Oh dear. Oh dear, everybody. It is a huge crunch match in the Champions League for City. Oh my gosh, and I can hear the reverb. Oh dearie me, goodness me. Let me just sort that out. There we go. Sorted. Anyway, as I say, it's a huge match for City today. It is must win. It is the definition of must win. And the fact that City have to win, and the fact that if you'd expect City to beat Leipzig relatively comfortably, means that this is perfectly set up for a banana skin for City. Oh, and also the fact that we're, 25 games undefeated at the Etihad in the Champions League, something like that. This literally has... This has banana skin spell all over it, but hopefully not, and hopefully City can do the absolute business. I've made the chat, more like that, because it looks cool. It's 3D. It's not weird. It's 3D. Don't you worry about it. Hello, Deadlocks, who asks, have I seen 23 games? Have I seen the lineup? Well, let's head over to the lineup, shall we? Because, yes, I have. RB Leipzig, it's basically as you would expect. There is no Nkunku. He is injured. The likes of Vardiol, Werner start. That's all good. The City lineup is a bit weird, to be honest. It's a little bit odd. I don't think we've got any injuries. We haven't. We haven't got any injuries. Walker, Lewis, both on the bench. Laporte's on the bench. It's a stacked bench, I must say. Like Foden, Mahrez as well. Alvarez. And we're playing John Stones at right back again. And I don't really know why we're doing this. Watching Minority Report. What? I don't know what that means, Fawn. Yeah, if anyone can let me know why they think Johnson's will be going, inverting, I'm sure. But I just don't really get it. He basically didn't offer that much. I had to change the lightness. He didn't really offer that much offensively against Palace. There were times when he got into a crossing position, but he's John Stones. He's playing Stones to right back because Pep has played a back three for 20 years. Ake will invert. I don't think so. If it's like the Palace game, then it'll be Stones who'll invert in. Yeah, it was Stones who inverted last time. We'll have to see. 4 centre halves in the back. This is going to be a long day, says Deadlocks. Yeah, so it's an interesting one. I would have rather have just seen Lewis or Walker at right back. Stones can do a great job there defensively, but Werner is a very quick lad. I don't really like the idea of Werner just running into, if Stones does go forward, running into that sort of space in behind Akanji and Stones. So it's going to be an interesting one to see. Ake left back's fine because he's been playing there loads this season. That's all good. Yeah, I just don't really get that. We've got 2 right backs on the bench and we're playing Stones at right back. But hey, hopefully it's all good. Because I don't have a what's the word? I'm not on the Champions League Cup scheme. That's why. In terms of the rest of the team, the midfield is fine. Bit surprised that Mahrez isn't starting on the right. I'm not surprised that Foden's not starting, because I suspect that Pep is going to want to control this game absolutely, and Mahrez is better at doing that than Foden. But the fact that Bernardo's starting is interesting. He can do a similar job to Mahrez. He's a very different player. So it's going to be a fascinating watch. And there are some good options on the bench. But yeah, it is potentially a little bit scary for me, to be honest. It's a little bit scary. We shall see. Hello, drum roll. Absolutely quaking predictions, you ask. I'm obviously going to predict City to win. Of course I am. And I'm going to say that City win for 2-0. Let's hope it's a relatively comfortable time. I don't know what Minority Report is. I'm sorry. Foden didn't have a good game against Palace. He didn't, and that's a shame, because before then he had 4 amazing games. That was a game where he didn't have a good game. And Narmbread says City are going to win 3-1. And that's the thing. Oh, and let me just show you. Look who it is. It's Guardiola. Smoking a cigar. What a man. Pep Fraudiola starting Stones at right back. Why? Yeah, he did do it Oh, it's a Tom Rose Classic. I've never seen it. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. But yeah, that is the state of play. And that is what is going on today. That rhymes as well. I've got for alligator on my tits. Just recorded a YouTube video today, by the way. Why Potter shouldn't be sacked as Chelsea manager. Why Chelsea should stick with him. That will be coming out on Thursday, hopefully. Because I do leave for a holiday on Friday. So that is the idea. That would be all sorted. But yeah, let me know your score predictions. City have to win, obviously. Leipzig are not great. They're all right, but they aren't great. City should have beaten them by... No, sorry, City should have beaten them in Germany. Missed a couple of really good chances. There was a Gundogan in particular where that just has to go in every single time. Players to have played for both Burnley and Man City. I know Barnsley. Stones played for Barnsley. Burnley. Kieran Trippier. You know, that technically works, doesn't it? There you go. That's one. Ben Mee. He was in our academy for a bit of time. That works as well. But yeah, 2-0 I'm going for. Hopefully a relatively straightforward win for City. But I can definitely see City slipping up here. I won't be doing a watch-along for the Burnley game, Joe, because I'll be on holiday. Go Vardiol, better not score again today. Drumroll, that would break my heart if Vardiol scored the winner today. I mean, it would break my heart anyway, but if Vardiol did it especially, I'd be especially hurt and upset. Because if Laporte leaves, I think we've got to get Vardiol. Hopefully Laporte doesn't leave. I love Laporte, everyone knows that. But if he does, it'll be a thing. Hello, Shob. I think I speak for everyone. Pep should be whipped for playing this lineup. Well, what do you mean, come on, Leipzig, says Miz. How you doing, Shob? Vaughn asks, do you think Kane would have been a better signing for the team than Haaland? In terms of immediate impact, yeah, because Kane's a better player. But Kane would have no reason. Well, he'd be much more expensive for a start. He would have cost like 150 million pounds, at least. He either wouldn't be here as long, or he would be here as long, but he'd have no resale value. And I think that Haaland's a much more exciting player long term to build around. So, whilst I think Kane would have been immediately better, I said when that was first mused as when we hadn't signed either. I'd much rather have Haaland, to be honest. Hello, Devon. But yeah, Kane's a better player, no doubt about it. All good, wonderful stuff. Shob, yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm a little bit nervous because we got to win today, and I don't like must-win games. I'd much rather be chilling and be comfortable. But it's all good. I rearranged my wall, as you can see. We're in the process of updating it. It looks a little bit messy and clunky. You can see I've got a wonderful Pep Guardiola art. This is my own creation. Guardiola smoking a cigar. Mancini, obviously, that's the Man City 11-12 thing. I want to get a David Silva one up there, which is similar to there. The Star Wars poster is just there. It's probably not going to be in view on the stream anymore because it doesn't really fit the theme of like a football watch-along. But there we go. Hello, Daniel, who says, no excuses today. We are at home and we are better in every department. Daniel, you're absolutely right. We really should be beating them quite comfortably. I think my Wi-Fi's fine, Shop. To be fair, I'm not dropping any frames currently. I'm doing good. Yeah, totally agree. Really, on paper, we should be winning this game quite comfortably. But football isn't played on paper, sadly. Daniel, let me know your score prediction. I've gone for a 2-0 to City. Do City fans still kind of boycott UEFA games? Excuse me. I think there's an element of that, but I think the main protest is booing the anthem nowadays, to be fair. But yeah, there is still a weird hate relationship with the Champions League because of, UEFA and all that stuff. So it's not really too surprising. But, hopefully it's I mean, I'm not there because I'm not on the cup scheme, but hopefully it's a decent turnout and hopefully the boys can get behind. Because I'm not on the cup scheme, Vaughn. I've got a Premier League season ticket, but you've got to pay extra if you want to. You've got to pay extra if you want to go to FA Cup games, League Cup games, Champions League games. Daniel says, we have the best home record in Europe, unbeaten in the last 23 Champions League home games. I don't predict the game. I don't want to jinx it. Fair enough. And and that's a really interesting stat, isn't it? How everything is saying this City should not lose this game. Everything is saying that. We're clearly the better side. we played better in the first leg. There was just like a 10-minute period where we conceded and we weren't. And we haven't lost at home in 23 games. So everything is set up for us winning the game comfortably. And that is what concerns me, and that's what worries me, the fact that that might not be the case. Because you can never predict it in football, never mind in the Champions League, never mind in the Champions League with City. You know, so, yeah, it's a scary time. Hopefully Haaland can get the better of Vardiol. Wasn't really that impressed with Vardiol in the first leg, to be honest. I know he scored the goal, but he was defensively at fault for the goal. The City scored as well, so... And also for his goal, there was a question mark of whether he, potentially fouled Diaz by putting his hands on him. So it's a... From a future transfer perspective, I want him to have a good game, but I also want him to, not win. Joey Barton play for both teams? Yeah, you're absolutely right, Joe. What if we get Yaya Toure to parachute down and charge across the pitch like it's 2013 when I'll go absolutely crazy? That goal is scored against Villa. That was the one. That's the epitome of the Yaya Toure goal for me. Does Pep hate pace or what has Foden done to him, asks Daniel. I think it might be more to do with he wants the control in the game, and Bernardo / Mahrez maybe offer a bit more of that, especially against a counter-attacking team like Leipzig where they've got quick players like Werner. I'm assuming that's the thought process, Daniel, but I'm not 100% sure. But that's my suspicion. That's my thought. German teams are pretty poor. I saw Rangers smack up Dortmund last season. I can't see anything but a City win. I hope so, Vaughn. I hope so. Where are Leipzig in the table of the Bundesliga? Were they 4th? Let's double check, shall we? Bundesliga table. Here we go. And they're 3rd. On the same points as Union Berlin, but a better goal difference. So they aren't terrible, but City should be beating them, really. You're supporting every team you play. Why, Miz? Why? I'm glad Bernardo's starting. There's just something about him that makes us play better. He is a very good player, to be fair. Thomas has thought he would have been at the Etihad. Nah, because I'm not on the cup scheme. Don't worry about the chat, guys. It's an experiment. I've made it in 3D. Will we use our subs today, says Daniel. Pep doesn't normally... I think Pep's got the mentality of... The team is good, and the team that I put out is good enough to win, so you better sort it out. And that's obviously not always the right policy, but sometimes I understand where it's coming from. Score prediction, asks Tom. I've gone for 2-0. 2-0 to the City. The City. With all due respect to Pep, he needs to get his act together. He can't be doing this time and again, playing players out of position and allowing players to leave when they ask. I don't think I agree with the last point, Shob. I think that if a player wants to leave, it's, quite often it doesn't do good to just keep them at the club. So I do sort of like the policy of... I mean, obviously there's got to be some sort of limit. Like, you can't just go for free or whatever. But I do like the premise. You're going to go 3-0 to City. Haaland 2, Gundo at the back post once again. I really hope so. Come on, says Daniel. Yeah, absolutely. I really... Oh, just please win. I just can't be bothered. Do you know what I mean? I just can't be bothered with yet another like dusty Champions League campaign. I said 3-1 and Timo to score the consolation. Excellent stuff, Tom. Happy with the Oscar results. I didn't even know the Oscars were happening, Vaughn. Can't lie. Who won? Who won their Oscars? I don't know anything about acting or that, to be fair. Hello, Toby. City should focus completely on Champions League, put all energy and resources into win this cup. No, Toby, less of that. Less of that. I will still maintain, I'll still say it. If you gave me, if you said, would you rather City win the Premier League or Champions League this season, I will take the Premier League every single day of the week. I'm still desperate to win that above all else every single year. But yeah, Toby, you cheeky man, how are you doing? KDB Masterclass today, really hope so. KDB's had such an odd season. He's been world class, but then he's been like weirdly bad at times. It's very odd. No, that's fair enough, drumroll. That's fair enough. just for me personally, it's the Prem. But I mean, obviously, I'd like to win both. I wouldn't. I'd take the Champions League, but I would rather win that one if I had the choice. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Basically, win everything, and the lad out with the mummy won best Oscar. Oh no, I did hear about that. Brendan Fraser. Yeah, Mrs. Nobbins told me about that. Yeah, Brendan Fraser. I like Brendan Fraser. In The Mummy, he was in Journey to the Center of the Earth. What else was he in? I feel like he was in something else. I don't know. But the main one for me was The Mummy, probably. An unhappy dressing room is the last thing any manager wants. I don't understand things sometimes. He also never buys the replacements quickly. It takes a season or two. Yeah, sure, I agree. I can see both sides of the argument. You know, what the hell is the song? Yellow Submarine, fucking Beatles. I guess from a City perspective, the thought process is we don't want to rush into signing someone we're not 100% sure on, so we'll take longer to scout. Maybe that's why sometimes it takes a long time to get a replacement. But yeah, I agree. Sometimes it does take too long. Who remembers former Arsenal player Torreira? He now plays for Galatasaray. Oh, is that the Uruguayan guy? Oh, George the Jungle. Yeah, that's the other famous one for him, yeah. We could win the treble this year. I doubt we are going to win the Prem, but I think we win FA Cup and Champions League. Wouldn't be a terrible season, to be fair. Wouldn't be a terrible season at all. KB's like Liverpool this season. Steps have been getting big game shit against the lower opposition. Yeah, the Liverpool one is really weird. We talked about this on the podcast recently. Like, City lost. Liverpool beat City. Next game, they lose against Forest. Liverpool beat United 7-0. Lose to Bournemouth. Just such a weird... I don't really know what's going on there. I wonder, is it a thing of they only have the right mentality in certain moments? I'm not sure. But then they got pumped by Real Madrid, so I'm not sure. Be very rare for Pep to only get cups. Yes, I think in the 1920 season, did we win the League Cup? I think that was it. Is that the only season where he's won a cup but not the league? I think it maybe at Barcelona won like the Copa del Rey or something. But yeah, you are correct. It would be very rare. No, not come on Leipzig. We don't want this. So I saw two seagulls scrap in the middle of the road. Were they scrapping over some shitty bread? Jack says, don't get the feeling we're winning silverware this season. Yeah, I'm not optimistic at all. We're more than capable of going on runs where we win, like, 10 games in a row or whatever. But I think we've won 3 games in a row in the Premier League, and that's apparently our joint record for this season. We're just not going on those runs like we used to. Hello, Amy. Yeah, damn right. How are you doing? You guys hate this chat. Shall I make it less 3D? Would that make you shout at me less? Oi! What do you mean? What do you mean, Nobbins out? Don't be mean to me. Look at his face. Right, if I... Oh my, I can do that. Look at all this on-screen stuff I can do. Well, hey. I'll just leave it as is, to be honest. Might look at it later. I quite like the way it looks. I didn't see food near them. I did see one seagull's neck in the other's mouth. Oh my god, maybe they're just making out. Place to play for both City and Arsenal. Oh, there's loads. No, 3 wins. Sorry, 3 wins in a row, drumroll. Did I say unbeaten? I meant 3 wins in a row. It's something like that. Shop, what the hell? Yeah, there's loads of players to play for City and Arsenal. You got Vieira, you got Clichy, you got Kolo Touré, you got Nasri. There's loads. 4 in a row. No, in the league, drumroll. In the league, we haven't won 4 in a row in the league, have we? Am I being stupid? Am I being stupid? It's entirely possible. No, yeah, it's only 3 in a row. No, because we drew against Forest. No, that's 3 in the league. We drew against Forest, we beat Bournemouth, we beat Newcastle, and we beat Palace. That's only 3 in a row. In the league, as I say. Why, Ms. Why? Yeah, Zinchenko too, yeah. Yeah, there's loads. No, you're just absolutely fine, drumroll. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that we've only ever won 3 in a row in the league so far this season. Which is, like, really bad for us. We normally do, like 5, 10, 15, whatever. And that run might come to an end because next home game in the league is against... Sorry, the next game in the league is against Liverpool. It's a big game, so we know they're going to turn up. Oh, dear. They're not better. Less of that. Yeah, there's loads to play for City and the Arse. The Arsenal. Yeah, that was that period sort of like the Mancini and Pellegrini era where just like loads came to us. As I say, Clichy, Torre, Nasri, just scooping them all up. At least we didn't lose at Anfield by 7 indeed. We lost that game because of a silly Cancelo error as well. That's what was so annoying. Of course, there is another game going on. There is the Inter Milan game. They're playing, who are they? Is it Porto they're playing? Pretty sure Inter are already winning 1 or 2-0. Is that who they play? Is that who plays tonight? Yeah, Inter versus Porto. That is the one. Na 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 na, City. I'm so nervous, man. I just don't want to get knocked out in a stupid manner like we always do. Knockout football is always so tense. This is why the Champions League... This is where the Champions League gets interesting. The group stage, I don't really like the group stage of the Champions League. It's like... It's sort of like a formality, isn't it? And then and now we're finally in the big boy stages. Hello, Cassandra. What a fantastic name. Thank you so much for following the channel. No, we can't, Tom. We definitely can't. Oh, what? City are the favourites, are they? For God's sake, can we not be the favourites for once? We're always the favourites every single time. Sanya as well, yeah. Joe, yeah. Yes, Amy, I wish we had something like that in this country. As Drumroll says, I checked all the league games. Can confirm 3 games winning run is our only run. Yeah, and isn't that mad? Isn't that actually, like, borderline terrible? Oh, you can hear the boos. Boo! Yeah! Fuck you, UEFA, you bitch. Jack, I think it's probably every single time. Were we favourites in Pep's first season? Probably not in his first season. I feel like every single time thereafter it's been the case. Cassandra says, are you a City fan, Cassandra? Do let me know who you support. I'm a City fan. I thought Haaland was like singing the anthem then. Look at Haaland in his Adam's apple. Yeah, no worries, Tom. You're a City fan too, Cassandra. We love that. Yeah, David Seaman, of course. How many players have Seaman in their name? David Seaman, Seaman. That works. Anyone else? Anyone else with that weird thing going on? Oh, Cassandra, get your score predictions in. What do you think is going to transpire today? Oh, please just win. Please win comfortably. With Haaland with a hat-trick, and then we can, you know, hat-trick before half-time, and then we can actually enjoy the game and just sit back and relax and chill. Hello, Musty. Get your score predictions in. Cassandra says 2-0. I love that from you, Cassandra. And Cassandra, one final question. Let me know. What is your shoe size? Let me know what your shoe size is so I can add you to the shoe size list. Musty, it's an experiment. It's an experiment. I can make stuff 3D. Shob says, group stages aren't a formality anymore. My used to club Barca can't qualify for 2 seasons in a row. It was a tricky group for them this year, to be fair. I can't remember the group last year. Because I'm not on the cup scheme, Liam, that's why. Nick Knack says 3-1. Guys, it's an experiment. Don't worry about it. Yes, you do, Musty. Give me a prediction, you bitch. Imagine if it's another 6-3. Hey, I'd take that. I think the last time these two played at the Etihad, I think I was on holiday for that game. Vardiol. Oh yeah, Andre Silva's on the bench. That's weird. The American rapper DDG has changed his Twitter picture to De Gea. That's great. You're an 8, Cassandra. Wonderful stuff. Love how you just told me as well. Love that, Cassandra. You are an 8. Wonderful. You've made the shoe size list. Well in. Come on. Benfica and Bayern. Oh, those were the 2 teams. Gotcha. Vardiol's Pep's long lost younger twin. He's got a very perfect beard. Vardiol's beard is almost too good. It's almost too nice. It's like you need some sort of imperfections in it. Thoughts on Angelino? He was dead for City. I think the one game I can properly remember him playing was against United in the derby, and we lost. I think it was like 2-0 or something. He was really bad for City. But he wasn't a fullback, he was a wing-back. He doesn't play for Leipzig anymore. He's on loan somewhere or something. Yes, he has, drum roll. That's absolutely right. Absolutely right. And there we go. We've kicked off. Come on. Yeah, he's going to be an interesting choice. Max said, hello, Max. I don't give a fuck. I just want 2 goals in the first 20 minutes. Let's hope it's that exciting. Vardio's Etihad audition. Hopefully it goes horribly. Now, hopefully he has a good performance, but his centre-half partner lets him down. Vardio has the aura. The aura scored the goal in the first leg for him, not himself. We need that aura at the Etihad if Laporte's leaving. Why no Foden? He's on the bench. And this ties into Tom asking thoughts on Bernardo on the wing. I don't dislike the idea of Bernardo being on the wing. It gives us a little bit more calmness and control when we are on the ball, as opposed to Foden's a bit more direct. I'm guessing that is the thought process. But I am surprised it's Mahrez instead of Bernardo, rather than Foden. City fan singing, which is good. Nick Nack, it must be my stream to you because I'm watching it live, so I'm all good in the hood. Leipzig brought more than 9 away fans this time. Yeah, why did they have so little away fans last time? Oi, Liam, don't be mean. Don't be mean. Is that $100 donations? That can't be real. Is that real? Thank you so much. If that is real, thank you so much, HSK. That's actually outrageous. Thank you so much. That is mad. Thank you. And you say City to win by 2? I say City to win by 2. HSK, would you like a kidney? So I can repay you. Thank you so much, man. Yes, Joe. Let's hope it's real. I got faith in HSK. That's my boy. He's my boy. Oakley Hoodrat says Vardiola was a foul. That goal he scored. Yeah, he did. When I look back at it, he did like put his hands on. Thank you so. Yeah, thank you. I thought so. HSK. Thank you so much, man. I will put that money towards this stream, whether that's buying software or stuff. Thank you so much, HSK. Incredibly generous of you. And already City should score. Pissing hell, Gundogan. What have you been up to today, HSK? HSK asked you to show you. That was such a good ball by Gundogan and by Kevin, and Gundogan should do so much better with that chance. I know it's on the half volley. I know it's tricky, but who do you support, by the way, HKSK? Are you a City fan? Is John still at right back? Let's have a look. So he will be inverting. Bernardo going in central. De Bruyne trying to provide an overlap. There's many bodies in the box for City. 4 of them, in fact. Bernardo wins a corner. Come on. Up. Big. Why say it sounds so dead? I mean, I just heard chants, Joe, so I'm not sure that's true, to be fair. But I'm not there, so I can't really comment. Right, we're experimenting with the chat being at a diagonal because I've learnt that I can make 2D objects 3D. Corner to City, and it's a free header for Diaz. He really should do better there. Oh, Bernardo's got to be careful. Well done. You're a diehard City fan. Me too, HSK. Love that from you. Love that from you. Hopefully you enjoy this. Hopefully we can enjoy this watch along together, and hopefully it's a relatively comfortable City win. But how are you doing, football always? With your beautiful gold name. If you're watching on the YouTube and you would like a lovely gold name like Football Always has, and a little Premier League trophy next to the name, you can do that by becoming a channel member. A Nabinio Ultra, as we call it. You should be able to see a join button, and there's also a link in the video description for it. So again, huge shout out to HSK. I can't quite get over that. Thank you, mate. Genuinely. Flumper says, come on, City. Yes, mate. Get your score predictions in, Flumper. 2-0 to City. Me and HSK are on the same wavelength. 2-0. Okay. We never win at home, but we never win away. Don't give the ball away there. 3-2 on aggregate, so 2-1 tonight. Cassandra went for 2-0, yeah. Love that. Oh, Haaland loses the ball there, though, in the midfield. I'm so nervous. Why haven't we scored? Oh, God. Fucking knockout football, man. I hate it. I hate it, and I love it. As a neutral, it's so good. It's not going to be clean sheets as Flumper. You said 3-1, 4-2 aggregate if your maths is correct. I think your maths is correct, yes, because it's currently 1-1. It's just a shame we couldn't win in Germany. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Liam, it was bloody Lyon in 2020, and we lost 3-1. It's a Champions League. Over 90 minutes, anything can happen. Because this is just, you know, it could be a draw. It could go to penalties. That's terrifying. Nick Knack says, as long as you score first, it's probably game over. The danger is Leipzig getting the first goal, indeed. Because if Leipzig get the first goal, they're just going to be even more defensive. It's going to be even harder to break them down. The first goal is always the most important for City. Because it normally releases floodgates. Oh, it nearly fell to Haaland there. Ake's cross. Oh. But this is a one-off game as well, Liam. This is literally a one-off game. The past result is meaningless because it was a draw. So this is a one-off game. I shit myself when it comes to pens. I love penalties when it's not City involved. I don't think City have never been in a penalty shootout in Europe. We've had a couple League Cup finals which have gone to penalties, but never in Europe. Ake gold hit like crack. Father Ruben is there. Clean sheet guaranteed. Yeah, we need to rekindle 2021 Ruben. One-off game home to a shite team. Don't worry. It doesn't matter if they're shite. Anyone can beat anyone. That is the point of football. Give the ball to Vardiol, and then he'll pass it into his own net. Why are you using your right foot, mate? Use your gifted left foot. Oh, assisted by Grealish. Or, no, I'd prefer a Nake goal assist. Sorry, a Nake assist that goes to Grealish. I've been wandering around Etihad with my willy hanging out. Excellent stuff, Lumper. Against that chant. Oh, okay, that's a bad ball, though. Follow, follow, follow. We're the best forward team in the world. Oh, God. Well done, Stones. I love that header, getting the team on the front foot. Bernardo, you should have acted quicker there, mate. One of you, Bernardo, tackled Kevin De Bruyne. A staggering play there. Ake for Ballon d'Or, damn right. What good tackle. He was the Netherlands' best player, according to Dutch people. So, you know. What do we think of Leipzig? Yeah, they can get stuffed. Rasenball sport my arse. That's what. That's what. RB in RB Leipzig doesn't even stand for Red Bull. Because they legally couldn't get away with it in Germany because of the 50+1 rule and things. And you can't name a club after a company, some bullshit. I don't know. Something like that, anyway. Right, 8 minutes in. We haven't conceded. But we haven't scored, so I'm a bit upset. Let's get some stats open. I'm doing my good luck routine, doing 2 lines of coke and taking some MDMAs. Well, that will always calm me down, but just don't do too much, matey. Don't do too much. Yeah, and just to confirm, it is Stones who has inverted. Like, Stones is actually ahead of Rodri right now, for example. You think a red card? Who to? Hopefully to Vardiol. Having dyslexia and then having to write a 4-page essay on the Korean War is not fun. I can imagine that being terrible, yeah. At the best of times. Never mind at the worst of times. RB Leipzig. Come on, Jack. Into Gundogan. That's nice. Oh, that ball probably wasn't on. Probably would have been better going out wide. But it's fine. I like the idea. No, Miz. We don't want Leipzig to win. Nice play by Jack. Into Gundo. He tried to find her, but yeah, the pass wasn't on. Because you're always going to have to chip that. Marco Rosa. Miz, why are you such a cheeky man? Are you looking forward to winning some COD games tomorrow? Liam says, would you be annoyed if City unfroze the ticket prices and upped them by 2%? I mean, my season ticket normally goes up every single year anyway, to be fair, Liam. I think so, Musty, yeah. So it normally goes up by like a £5 or £10 every month, so I'm used to it at this point. I don't really mind that much. It's because it's already quite cheap for a season ticket at City. 19 Premier League games for 350 quid is very fair value, I think. RB Leipzig jerseys look terrible. I mean, it's standard. Yeah, is. That's why I said how many games are we going to win tomorrow. Hello, Aiden. Ball in behind to Haaland. He gets onto the end of it. Oh, he nearly bunged it past the keeper. Oh, goodness me. That's good from City. Just one ball in, and the danger is there. Here is Jack. Have a shot, mate. Oh, it's a bad touch. Damn it. Why is Baby Phil not on? Deary me. A nice run in behind. Ake found him. He beat Vardiol, and it's a good save in the end, I think. Yeah, he beats Vardiol. He tries to push it. He just reaches out. It's a tricky chance. But it's a good save. But that's really good from City. They were luring him. They were luring... Haaland was luring the Leipzig players. He was going for the ball, and now he goes for the run. Yeah, fantastic pass from Ake. I'd tell you what, Ake's offensive play this season has been elevated to... compared to what it was, has been elevated to an outrageous degree. The improvement in that... He's always been... he was solid defensively last season. He's been solid defensively this season. Ball into Haaland. He's strong. Well done, Jack. Runs inside. I can't find Gundogan, though. The fans have been back in FSG for years. Are going to meltdown because they upped the ticket price for the first time in 8 years, and it was only 56p. Yeah. That's weird. Why is that the breaking point? Schlotterbeck clear of Vardiol. Another left footer. Yeah, really happy with Ake's offensive contributions this season. There's always going to be a question mark of whether he could do it. Clearly he can. Leipzig to win 2-1, says Aiden. Why do you hate me, Aiden? Why do you want that to happen? Haaland bodying whoever he can. I love that. One of my favourite goals that Haaland scored is the one where he absolutely bodied that Brighton defender. that was just great. It was just too strong for him. Throwing a ball in, easily claimed by the goalkeeper, though. Good ideas, though. City have been on top so far. I'm just honestly not bad for my predictions. No, Aiden, you just hate me. Sports group on the board released some strongly with a statement over 56p. Yeah, weird. Would you marry a left-footed centre-half? Maybe. What foot is Mrs. Nobbins? I wonder. I'll have to find out. Hopefully it's left. I mean, she's left-handed. I think that if you're left-handed, you're much more likely to be left-footed. So, that makes sense. There you go. What cross by De Bruyne. Sadly, it was too easily claimed by the goalkeeper shop. By the way, Musty, look. Look at this. Look at Guardiola smoking the cigar. Hello, Dan. Don't you worry, matey. Get your score predictions in, Dan. Most of the time, Musty, yeah. If you want to, miss, you don't have to. It'd be very lovely if you wanted to, but you don't have to at all. There is no, what's the word? Obligation. Oh, sorry, Musty, I missed it. There's going to be a David Silva there. Is that a real picture? What, the cigar one? Yeah, because there was the video of Pep smoking a cigar, yeah. Leipzig had like had a dangerous ball into the box. Ederson able to deal with it easily, though. Mrs. Nobbins is a Brexit baller. Just got a payment of £2.99 out of a bank account, so I think I'm into my second month as a member. Yes, and Football Always, it will update your rat picture. You know, your loyalty badge. It will update. So the initial one's like a blue one. I think you get bronze. It's like bronze, silver, gold, platinum, sapphire, ruby, etc., etc. I've gone for 2-0 as well, Dan. So is Cassandra and HSK. So quite a few 2-0s here. Oh, no, it's a real... Yeah, it's a real piece of art, yeah. Yeah, it's huge. It's 60 by 90, and it's on a canvas, and it's my own creation. Like I hired someone to make the actual Pep design, and I've made the background, and I now own said design, because that's how the copyright works when you pay for services like that. So yeah, it's there. As I said, I'm going to get a David Silver one there. So like this is like a metal thing. I want to get David Silver one opposite, so it's just above that. That works in terms of symmetry. And I don't know what's going to be happening there. I'd like to get like a, because I've always got the small LNobbins sign, but I'd like a slightly bigger one ideally. Ben, me, or Mrs. Nobbins. Don't. That's like Sophie's choice. Convince me, says Miz. I mean, if you like the content, want to support, then it's always welcome. Miz. Grealish, nice ball into Ake. He plays it back to Kevin. What a touch. Take a shot, Jack, and it's a good block. Lovely move from City. That's really nice football. Is that every month or 28 days? I'd assume it would be every month, football always. But I'm not 100%. Nothing, non-bred. I'm not currently practicing, no, Hoodrat. I'm a non-practicing qualified solicitor. Despicable Me bed sheets. No, it's just like some sort of like Tron shit. It is my own creation. Yes, it is. As I say, I hired someone to make the actual Pep thing, but the overall is mine. Why is Grish playing without a headband? Don't know. Maybe it's unlucky. It's cleared away, though, that corner by Leipzig. Too easy. Does Gas give his own YouTube channel? He does not. He just does the podcast for fun. With me. With your boy. Hope you guys are enjoying Knobcast, by the way. Hello, Omer. Sorry for being away. No worries at all. I've been selected by England cricket team to play for the national team. Omer, amazing. What the hell? That's mad. That's absolutely insane. Well done, obviously. Goodness me. Are you, like, sick at cricket? I'm gonna assume he's being serious. I'm gonna take him at face value. That's outrageous. Cricket's irrelevant, sadly, to football always. I mean, I'm not a cricket fan, but that is an outrageous achievement. Right, City have been in charge so far. We've missed 2 big chances. What was the second big chance? That Haaland one, I guess, counts as a big chance. What was the other one? But Haaland, De Bruyne is in there, and it's not a good cross, though, by Kevin. He apologises. Yeah, that is mad, Umer. What position are you in cricket? You can go over to the YouTube if you'd like, Liam. It's nothing to do with my Wi-Fi shop. It must be on your end. I'm fine. Oh, Gundo shot. Yes, Jack. Thank you. Yes. Oh, corner to City. Yes, you're absolutely correct. Yeah. Force the corner, you bitch. Opener. Now, what does an opener... So you're going to have to forgive me. I'm very cricket ignorant. What does an opener do? Oh, opener batter. So, does that mean you're the first person to bat? Is that right? It's both, Joe. Both are correct. Ball in from Grealish. It's an interesting one. Into Rodri. Akanji! Someone, please! Oh. Stones. Akanji nearly falls to Haaland. Does that hit his hand? He puts it back into the box. Akanji! Oh my gosh. How on earth has that not gone in, man? I think Akanji could have had 2 goals there. Liam, I do like your profile picture. Love that from you, Miz. An opener is the first to come out to bat. Excellent. I don't know. There's so many pinball ones where we really need to score. What's the accurate score of Porto? Is it 2-0 to Inter? Is it 2-0? Is that right? Not 100% on that? Oh, it was a good ball by Haaland, though, to find. Oh, that's a nice little chip. Well done. That's not the ball, though, Gundogan. Come on, mate. If Haaland can play the pass, but you can't, what's going on? Yeah, what is that profile pic? Oh, it's only 1-0, is it? I thought it was 2. Imagine if Akanji gets his debut goal against a German club. Yeah, but that one, man. I think the second one was an even better chance where Haaland fizzes it in. Oh, yeah, he just doesn't get any contact on it. Oh, there's a VAR check for a penalty? Okay. I don't know why.
VAR checking decision.
I mean, his arm is out here, to be fair. Liam, thank you so much, mate. Thank you so much, man. But you'd have to have a go at Gaskell like that, though. Oh, Peter Walton says it's a penalty. Hey, it's no way in hell a penalty, but I don't care.
VAR check complete.
That is outrageous that that's been given as a penalty. That is an unbelievable decision. How on earth is that a penalty? That is terrible. It's given, though. We take those. I don't care. The amount of shit we've got in the fucking Champions League from decisions, I don't care. We're taking that. My bet's going to come through. What's your bet, Liam? Proof of what, Miz? Pan City, come on. We ever do lawyer reacts videos again? If there's if a relevant subject comes up, Hudrat, absolutely, absolutely. The next video is going to Hudrat is going to be on why Graham Potter shouldn't be sacked. But yeah, it's very specific circumstances where a lawyer reacts video is needed in the football world. Koi is grateful, says Shob. I'm not celebrating yet either, but Haaland has not yet missed a penalty for City. I'll go from 20 quid, put a tenner on. Well, Liam, if Haaland continues his 100% penalty record for City, then you're as good as gold. And thank you for sharing the love. Flo Kings. Oh, he's going to hit the left post. I really hope he doesn't miss. This is big. Oh, it's shades of Aguero against Spurs when he missed that penalty. Come on, Haaland. Continue your 100% penalty record. Continue it. It is a terrible call. I'm disgusted that's been given as a penalty, honestly. But, come on, Haaland. You haven't missed yet. Don't miss now. Oh, what a penalty. The goalkeeper dived the right way, and I shat myself. Well done. Yes, come on. Come on. Thank God. Oh, well in. And Liam's won like 20 quid. Oh, oh thank God. Amazing. Really good penalty. Really good penalty. Shouldn't have been a penalty. Let's have another look at this. Goalkeeper dives the right way. Irrelevant. Such a good penalty in the corner. Boom. Yeah, pretty hard to save that. He hits it low. It's actually, the more I look at that, the better. Hello, Sayab, mate. 26 in the bank. Cheers, homie. No worries at all, Liam. No worries at all. As I say, thank you so much for sharing the love with me. Hello, Zach. Yeah, random fact, Zach. Come back, mate. Come back. Never leave. I play American football. Oh my God, you did your ACL in. Zach, mate. How? Are you okay? Well, you're not okay. You did your fucking ACL in. Tell me more. Are you in any pain? Are you on morphine? Are you on drugs? Shut up, Liam. Oh, no! Yes, Haaland, please be onside. Yes, it's given. Come on! Oh, it would have been so good if that Kevin De Bruyne shot went in, man. But who cares? He's there to pick up the pieces. Come on, Haaland. What's that, goal number 35 or something? Let's have another one. Come on. Yes. In the space of 3 minutes, this game is done. Boom. Love that. If that De Bruyne shot went in, man, that would have been outrageous. I'm hoping he's onside. I mean, what an outrageous shot this is. So Leipzig give it away in build-up. Look at Haaland's pressing, by the way. Haaland's pressing causes that. Akanji punts it up. Direct. Haaland pops it down, takes a shot. Haaland's there to win the follow-up ahead of Vardio. Bam. Lovely. And the City fans chant De Bruyne. It was basically an assist. What a goal that would have been, man. Yeah, he's easily onside. He's there to pick up the pieces. 2-0 to City. 3-1 on aggregate. And surely that is game over. Surely. Boom. We love that. Miz, don't be mean. City. City. The best team in the land, all the world. I agree, Nick Nack, it definitely wasn't a penalty. But thankfully, City scored a legitimate goal, so, you know, it's fine. And they do deserve to be winning currently, so I'm not too beaten up about it. Just had reconstructive surgery. Oh, my God. You're on loads of drugs. Rumen, thank you so much for following the Twitch. Feel free to get involved in the chat. They say they give me double the money as their 2 goals. Is that really? Oh, sorry. I say. All right. The pen was harsh. Yeah, Nicholas. No way was it a penalty. Yeah, Zach, give me a fact. No way was that a penalty. You know, City have been the better team, and that was a really good goal, so I'm chill. Time to switch over. If you want to switch over to Porto Winter and keep an eye on that one, Nick Nack, for me, you're more than welcome to. But there is no way that, I'm a City fan. I've also got to keep watching this one. Who have played for 6 clubs that have won the Champions League, but has never actually won the trophy himself? Is it Zlatan Ibrahimovic? Oh, here's Timo Werner. Pops it down. No. It's got to be Ibra, hasn't it? He played for Barca. He's played for Inter. He's played for AC Milan. 6 clubs. I don't know what the other ones would be. Have Malmo won the European Cup, probably? United. What's the other club he played for that's won the Champions League? Not PSG. Who else has he played for? I don't know the other one. I think the answer's Zlatan, Zach. Hey! Can you confirm those teams for me? Oh, Ajax. Thank you, Jack. That's the last one. Thank you. There we go. We smashed that. Well done. Well done, you. Love that. Nick Nack says, only question now is how many will City score? 4 or 5, I reckon. And that means that Haaland continues his rate of scoring, of having more goals than games in the Champions League. Let's just see how many goals he scored now. Hello, SOS. What a man. What a man Haaland is. Is this up to date? So has he scored 36 goals in all competitions now? Can someone confirm that for me? He got booked, really? Was it for the handball or was it for complaining or something? Because that is outrageously unfortunate if that's the case. Yeah, so he's played 36 games and he scored 36 goals. Exactly, Musty. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Ease the nerves. Just go into halftime 2-0 up. Hold on, 9 goals from the scoring record. Yes. Yes, the record is currently 44 in all comps by Salah and Van Nistelrooy for a Premier League player. 9 away. He's surely going to get 9. I mean, I think he's going to get 9 more in the Premier League. Never mind in all competitions. And we're still in the FA Cup. I love Akpom too, KX. Why do you love him? And how you doing, KX, my man? Oi, why does everyone hate the diagonal chat? It's in 3D, guys. No one's impressed with the 3D? Okay. Hello, Musty. Oh, sorry, different Musty. Must Evil. I just call you Evil if that's okay. Classic Haaland thinking he's tough scoring goals while Belling. Absolutely right. He's a fraud. Bring back the old chat shit. Ban the chat. No. I thought it would be fun to have a change. Have some variety. I reckon he can beat the goal scoring. I reckon he can beat the goal scoring for 5 goals. He need more than 5. That's mad if the booking was that. If it was 40, I'd be impressed. I can't quite achieve that, I'm afraid. Shop, don't be mean. In 2014, 3 Chelsea goalkeepers were awarded clean sheets in a 0-0 draw. Schwarzer replaced Cech, and of course, Courtois played for Atletico, but was on loan. I'm like, oh, that is weird. Where do you get these weird facts from, Zach? Come with the United brain dead fans saying tap him, merchant. Nobody's a sellout making us buy 3D glasses. Hashtag bring back the old chat. Guys, if you just like spend, you know, $89.99 on my brand new merchandise, Nobbins glass. It's snowing in Manchester as the goals are pouring in. Can we please talk about how insane it is that he's 36 goals in 36 games in his debut season in the Premier League? But what website, Zach? Like, specifically? Was that a pen? Definitely not, KX. 100% no. Oh, Nick, that's getting technical. Looks like Sleet. It definitely wasn't a penalty, KX. No chance, was it? But City deserve to be winning anyway, so I don't really care that much. I think that's the only time you can properly complain about refereeing decisions is when you, like, don't deserve to win. If you did deserve to win and you don't get a referee decision, then play better. Porto Inter match is so physical, but it's still tied at 0-0, so it's 1-0 to Inter. I fully expect Inter to win that one. What did I tell you, Sister Max? So far, my prediction's coming good. I did say 2-0. Hopefully, we get 3-4, and, you know, we have a whale of a time. Haaland hasn't got a hat-trick in the Champions League this season, has he? So that would be nice. And that would be lovely. 36-36. His best ever record is 41-41. That was his second season with Dortmund. And even then, he's already got more league goals in 2 less games. This is almost definitely going to be his best season in terms of appearances as well. Which is mad. Nobbins copium. What does that mean, Shob? Haaland scoring 4 tonight, says Max. How many goals in the Prem for Haaland? It's 28. 28 goals in 26 games. Here is Jack. Tries to play in Haaland. Oh, that's a good save. He whacked that. Maybe an offside anyway. Or a foul. He's hungry. Good ball by Kevin. Sorry, by Gundo. It is a good save at the near post. A save you expect him to make, but it is hit with a lot of power. How is it? Yeah, he hit it so hard from, like, barely any momentum either. You forgot how to divide today. Kex, how do you do that? You could get a perfect hat-trick, says Joe. Let's hope that's the case. Can Haaland grow up scoring all these goals? Isn't funny, it's just childish, yeah. Embarrassing, man, honestly. Let someone else score. What did I have for breakfast today? Great question, football always. I had crunchy nuts cornflakes and a Baby Bell with chia seeds and apricots. It was good. Haaland, stop scoring goals, you freak. Blackpool winning 4-1 against who? Here's the question. How long do you think our beautiful striker will stay at the best team in the land? It's a great question, Zach. It's a great question. I'm gonna err on the side of being hopeful, and because the main destinations there's limited clubs he can go to in the world. It's got to be ones that someone that can afford him and someone which matches his ambitions. The only clubs that do that now he's at City. It's not gonna be any team in England. Certainly not directly anyway. Germany could be Bayern. In fairness, it could be Bayern Munich. But he's already done the whole Bundesliga thing. Will he go back there? I don't know. So, and Italy wouldn't be able to afford him. So, the only 2 clubs realistically from a stature perspective would be Real Madrid and Barca. But they're currently in the financial shitter. And also, I fully expect Real Madrid to have Mbappe in, like, 2 or 3 years. So I actually don't know where he'd go. So I'm actually going to say Haaland will stay here for a long time, like at least 8 years. That's a little bit more hope rather than expectation. But if he stays, he will win loads, obviously, and he will also quite easily break the Premier League goal scoring record. He will definitely knick-knack. If he has 10 years in the Premier League, he'll easily break it. Gundogan, that's nice play into a Kanji of all players, who pops it across goal. But now Leipzig can counter, and that's too easy. And this could be dangerous. De Bruyne's got to do some defensive work. He does it. Oh, Ederson, what are you doing? Somehow that's not been given as a free kick. I thought that was a free kick, Werner's been given a yellow. Oh, I'm not sure about that. I think City got very lucky there. But why? Why is Ederson running out? And yeah, the PSG one, I don't think Haaland's the type of player to go and play in France. I might be wrong there, but I think he's actually got ambition. And I don't think that he's got any interest to play in League. It's just a foul. It's just a foul by Edson. I don't know why he's done that. There's zero reason to come out there. That was clearly covered. Yeah, the ref's having a mare there. No idea how that's not been given as a foul. It wouldn't have been... It's not a red card or anything. He's not stopping a... He's not stopping like a, a goal-scoring opportunity, but it is a foul. Brexit from Ederson. What did Timo do? He complained, Tom. There's no reason for him to go to Madrid. They're not really doing well, and La Liga is going to shit. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Real Madrid will always be Real Madrid. But yeah, I think the main factor is they will have Mbappe, no doubt. So you can't have Mbappe and Haaland in the same team. Just won't happen. I'm very convinced of that. Imagine UK had good weather. Whoa, Rodri! And somehow we haven't conceded. Deary me. What is going on, boys? Can we calm it down, please? We're 2-0 up. We're coasting. Can we calm down? What's going on? Was that Edison or Rodri's fault? Let's have a look at this. Yeah, Rodri. Well, I don't know what Rodri's doing, man. I don't know what Rodri's doing. Yeah, let's not make a mistake. That happened in the Spurs game as well. Let's not make a mistake like that, shall we? Again, we're giving it away in stupid areas. That was from Grealish doing a stupid flick on. Thankfully, he slips. Oh, he somehow gets to it, though. Force them back. Reset, calm down. Bloody hell. I agree, Dan. Good lord. How is he not off? Okay, it was a foul. It was nowhere near a red card. Come on now. It wasn't anything like the denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. It was probably a yellow card and a foul. I don't know why I did that. I mean, he is, to be fair, Seb. Hello, Hamish. How come I don't go to the games? I do, Hamish. I do. I just don't... I don't go to the cup games. Because I'm not on the cup scheme. I go to the Premier League games. Mbappe said he wants to be a winger. Indeed. He wants to be a winger or a number 10. Oh, Drummer says we need a new goalkeeper. Who would you get, though, Drumroll? That's the question. It's got to be someone who's just as good at distributing as he is. That's lovely by Jack. Really nice. Into Haaland. Turns and runs. This is really nice. Finds Grealish again. Oh, that's a foul. What? Okay, I'm not sure about that. It was just outside the box, but I'm sure that was a foul. Okay, good step up. Here's Gundogan. Take a shot, mate. Okay, now find Bernardo. Okay, no. Now he goes for the shot. AIDS. Become friends with Shape Monsoor. He'll get you tickets and season tickets, innit? Why not go in the cup scheme? It's just expensive, Joe. That's all. It's just extra money. It's just like the Champions League, for example. You know, it's like an extra. Sometimes it's like an extra £40 a ticket, which is it's a lot of money. But there we go. City bribing away for it, so obvious. It would be interesting if City were able to successfully bribe a corporation, an association who hate them. That would be an interesting shout. Yeah, the ref is having a terrible game. There's no way it was a penalty. And there should have been a foul by Edison. But only a foul, like maybe a yellow at a push. Not a red. No shot. Casemiro was hidden in the midfield and is apparently the best DM in the world. Yeah, he's no Rodri, that's for sure. Well, the game is still 0-0. Hello, Quinch. I don't think I'll do that, Quinch. Thank you for the suggestion, but I think I'll pass, thank you. For extra money. Nah, I'd be very concerned if like a stern talking to wasn't given. No, I agree, Jack. Well, no, I don't agree on the shite thing, but I do agree that, one's better than the other. A young keeper like Costa. He plays in Portugal as well. Oh, that's a nice quick ball into Gundogan. Oh, he takes a shot, and it nearly fell to Haaland. Another good save by their keeper. Darmin Yelka, what do you do? Donnarumma is woeful. I don't like Donnarumma at all. I think Donnarumma might be the most overrated goalkeeper currently in football. I don't know what he does. That's good. I agree, Jack. This Leipzig keeper is doing bits so far. Move to Colombia, farm coke. I think I'll pass. Again, thank you for the suggestion. Is he a FIFA merchant? This is the thing. I don't play on. I don't play FIFA. Edson is strange. I agree. Stop supporter player. Go. Like a tactical foul. Got it. Gotcha. It's a thing, right? We're 6 minutes away from halftime. I just want us to calm down. Oh, no, yeah, that Gundogan shot, Jack especially, that he saved. I just want us to calm down, get in at halftime, 2-0 up, and reset, and just take it easy and be chill. That's good work by Rodri. And if he can control this, he finds Haaland, actually, who takes it. He tried to find De Bruyne. Maybe he should have just gone for goal himself. And he apparently commits a foul. I thought it was just too strong there, but never mind. His distribution lets him down. That's a shame. Nowadays, you've got to be good at both. He's 88 rated, above De Gea, Lloris, and Maignan. Interesting. Yeah, FIFA ratings are always weird. No, we didn't. We did. Well, no, Nambra, that's the thing. You won't notice because you're not in the Discord server. We didn't end up. I mean, we technically did because we didn't win a trophy, but we are in Europe. We did qualify for the Conference League. So, that's okay. We finished 7th or something. It gave us a slot. So we are still going to do the 5th year. I've made some good signings. I've improved the keeper because the keeper was pissing me off. Okay? So we're going to do bits next season for Borough. It's the thing. Rodri's average. Seb, are you okay, mate? I think Seb's trolling, but I'm not 100%. United with Mito without Casemiro. City will be fine without Rodri. Why is that relevant, though? That just tells you how shit the rest of the team is. That's got nothing to do with the individuality of the player. It's 2-0 to City, Flumper. It's 2-0 to City. You're 79 rated in FIFA. Well done, Narmbread. Good for you. Smashing it. It is brilliant. It's a good time. City have been a bit silly at the back, but fortunately we haven't conceded a goal somehow. Somehow it's not happened. Look at my for alligator. Shout out Pokemon. Deary me. Casemiro's class. There's no denying he's a very good footballer. No denying it. Good tracking back by Grealish, and City recycle the ball. Come on, let's get a third before halftime, please. Progressive play by Rodri. He finds Bernardo Silva. Now that we're 2-0 up, I would like to see Foden introduced. Oh, this is lovely dribbling. Oh, nearly. Remember that absolute rocket he scored against Madrid? Good times in the first leg. Isn't it a bit mad, though, that Rodri was banned... Sorry, that Casemiro was banned for 3 matches, lost 7-0, and then got banned for 4 more matches? Well, that is a bit insane. If you're not watching the game, but you just want to get an insight into the dominance, if you have a look at the attack momentum bar, you can see it's all green, it's all City. I'm not sure I agree with that one, Seb. I think having a defensive midfielder probably would have definitely made a difference. The defensive tactic is give them easy shots and they overcomplicate so they miss. It's an interesting strategy. You okay, Tayab? Hello, Tayab. Look at your wall. I know, it's Guardiola, isn't it? No worries, knick-knack. I think he may have been, musty, yeah. Oh, nearly into Ake. City have been very good going forwards, and Leipzig in possession are terrible. They cannot play out from the back. Thank you, Tayab. I'm glad you like it. Come on, City. Lovely ball into Ake. Find Haaland. Oh, he tried to find him. The run was good. The ball wasn't quite on. Again, Rodri intercepts a pass by Leipzig, but then gives the ball away for no reason. There's 2 Leipzig players in an offside position there. Really good offside trap by City. Stones wants an offside. He's not going to get it. Here's Werner. Crosses it to Akanji. City able to deal with it. Look at Stones. He's very upset. And now the offside comes. Do the griddy. Definitely not. Definitely not. I couldn't find it, Tayab. So I hired someone to... Well, that's the thing. I found the people who made like the flag. It's like a fan group called 1894 or something. I DM'd them on Twitter. I DM'd them on Instagram. I emailed them saying, can I like buy print of your flag? Ignored. Didn't get anything. And then I thought, I can probably make one... I can probably like hire an artist to make one for me. And I can probably make it better as well. Because that one's quite a basic cartoon. Whereas this one actually has like detailed features. So I actually I still love that flag, but I much prefer this. So yeah, so I hired an artist to make it. I now own the art. I uploaded it to a canvas thing. And it is now mine. And it will be available in the future as some merchandise, as posters. Yeah, Seb, I'm not even going to bother entertaining that, I think, to be fair. What's this ref doing? Says KX. What, in this game, he's having a mare, KX. That's what he's doing. Do you hire Da Vinci out? Yeah. I mean, it is gorgeous enough, to be fair. It is fantastic, absolutely. That's nice by Gundogan into Haaland. Now Gundogan back to Haaland. Might be offside. The angle wasn't on, and he is indeed offside. There we go. That's a very silly thing to say, Seb. Come on now. Eat mess. What is that? What is that bag? That bag of memes? Edwards versus Usman 3. I will not be watching that. I'm sure that the UFC matches used to come included with BT Sport. Now you've got to pay extra. What's that all about? Good to see Haaland getting involved in the play. Yeah, Nick Nack, he's had a very good game so far. Even just minusing the goals. I agree, Tayab. 100% honey pea. 2 minutes of extra time. It's probably going to end 2-0. But City have been really good. Just a little bit weird defensively at times. But going forwards, they've been dynamite. Ball in by Kevin. Well defended. That goes behind for a corner. But he's not assistant player Seb at all. Like that's a really weird thing to say. Casemiro has been sent so many times in the Prem. This is another cool City fact. Angelino is the only player who's played for City and like that is an interesting fact. I'm not sure, Musty, to be fair. Hello, Callum. How you doing? Ball in. Diaz! Ah, this thing is it! It's in the... I don't know who scored it, but that's 3 to City. The goal's given. I think it's Ruben Diaz. It may be a Haaland hat-trick, but I think it's Ruben Diaz. But either way, that's game. 3-0. Boom. Sorted. We love that. Love that. Hello, Mo. How you doing? Let's have another look at this. It comes to Diaz, who is a really good header. And I think he saves it, the keeper. Yeah, Haaland. Oh, it is a Haaland hat-trick. There you go. It turns out to be a really good save onto the post by the keeper. Haaland runs in. The defender just deflects it onto the rushing Haaland. And that is a first half hat-trick. Boom. 37 goals in 36 games. And that is half-time as well. Love that. You can't have him, Tayab. I'm sorry. Scrappy as you like by Haaland, but don't care in it. Koulibaly is such an I was so fascinated to see him play because Koulibaly's one. He's like, Milinkovic-Savic, where no one really watches him because no one watches Lazio, no one watches Napoli. They weren't really in the Champions League that consistently, so you didn't really see him properly. So it was always going to be interesting to see, oh, how is he going to play for Chelsea? He's been a bit stinky. Done and done. Yeah, for me, that is game over. GG. Ain't no way City conceding 3. Beautiful stuff. What's the perfect hat-trick? I'm not sure. I don't know which foot that one was in. Yeah, Callum, I'm doing good because City are winning and we are through to the quarterfinals. What could have been a potentially tricky game is all good in the end. I'm glad you like it, Callum. Everyone else hates it. He doesn't want the goals point to his teammate. It doesn't matter if he doesn't want it. He is going to get it. That is a hat-trick. Definitely came off him. Yeah. I don't know if it was a perfect hat-trick. I don't know if it came off his right foot at the end there. Goodness me. One interesting first half. We got there eventually. And as I say, that's now 37 goals in 36 games. Oh, for Erling Haaland. What a man. If I've got any noblets who wants to come on the phone in, do let me know, by the way. But yeah, that was a bad mistake by Rodri, to be fair, Seb, you are correct. But apart from that, he's been solid and good. And it's lovely. What is his Champions League record now? I think he might have like 3 more Champions League goals than games, which is insane. Nice for short message, not so much for long ones. Well, maybe I'll change it back at some point. Horn's been terrible, says House, brilliant. Make a video on Barca's corruption allegations. No, is it all knick-knack? You're more than welcome to stay here and keep me updated on that game, Nick Naki, if you'd like. I mean, I'm going on holiday soon, Teb, so that would be very tricky to do. But I have recorded a video today about the Graham Potter, he shouldn't be sacked situation. That will be released on Thursday, hopefully. That was the worst goal assist, Joe. No, it was good from Haaland, to be fair. It was a strong, powerful header from Diaz onto the post. Good save. And Haaland ran in. And if you run in, pinball situation, you never know what can happen. Oh, he just got himself into the areas. Do a lawyer reacts to funny cat videos? Why? Vadio's audition going awfully, yes. To be fair, I don't think he's been at fault individually for any of the goals. If we're being fair, and I think I am. Makerville and Bournemouth rise from minus 17 points in League 2 to Premier League champions next season. If that happens, Callum, I'll do it. Painting majestic. Do you like the Guardiola, Tayab? Do you like him? It's good, isn't it? Should we go big boy mode? So you can see it. Oh, you can't. We can't see because the chat's in the way. Teehee. If I do that, look at that. Look at that beautiful stuff. Yep, him. If there are some noblets who want to talk, we can go to a phone in. A safe say Holland does not move me. Think I'd rather defer my team. Yeah, Mo, nothing moves you, you fucker. HSK, is that again? Did I say City win by 2? I meant by at least 2. Yes, you're absolutely right. Is that another one? Surely not. Thank you. If that's real, again, thank you so much. What the fuck? Thank you so much, HSK. That is insane if that is real. Are you okay? Thank you. My God. I'm actually, yeah, I'm staggered. I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much for that super chat. That's ridiculously generous. You are my boy. Would you like my children? That's outrageous. Let him inside. Don't worry, Ted. We're going to the Noblet phone in soon. We're going to the Noblet phone in soon. What you're on about, Rodri? Oh, sorry. You're talking to someone else. My bad. Yeah, HSK. That's actually insane. So to a Noblet phone in, shall we? There we go. Your station, guys. It is Noblet phone in time. This is where I speak to my supporters on Patreon. If you would like to join the Patreon and support me every single month directly, you can do so by clicking this link that's coming on in the chat right now. If you're on YouTube, you can find the link in the video description. You can join for as little as the price of a cup of coffee a month, if you would like to. Yeah, HSK, you're absolutely insane. You are supporting the hell out of this channel. Thank you so much. You beautiful minx of a man. That's insane. You're absolutely right about the score prediction as well. I'm joined by Pim, one of my Noblets. Hello, Pim.
Hello.
How you doing?
Okay, yourself?
Wonderful stuff. I'm doing great because Haaland scored a hat-trick. And also I'm speaking to you. I do like speaking to you, which is always a good time. What have you been up to today, Pim?
Nothing much, just... I mean, I've been ill the whole last few days, so I've just been on my bed the whole day.
Oh, you've been ill? What's the ailment?
I was tonsillitis at first, but now I just got a really bad cold.
Oh no. Well, hopefully you're all okay in the end. Did you get your tonsils taken out?
No, I haven't.
Interesting. That's okay though. As I say, hopefully you're okay. I've never had tonsillitis before. Is this a first time event or?
No, I've had it before. I just get antibiotics usually.
Fair dues.
Just to help it.
Yeah, indeed, Mo. It's incredibly generous by HSK again. Thank you so much, you insane soul. Pim, have you been watching the game?
No, I've been just watching a bit of YouTube.
Oh no, that's fair enough. What would you like to chat about then on this phone? Is something United related, maybe, or something else? What are you feeling?
Oh no, I'll go on about VAR and
the okay,
mate. Oh,
let's go. Yes, me and Gasky had a deep chat about this on the podcast. So yeah, go for it, Pim.
They are just incompetent. It is awful. How bad. It's not like you can get decision wrong. It's just how inconsistent you are is actually a joke.
Well, also, I know you're not watching this game, but there was a situation in this game where City were given a penalty for handball, and it was no way in hell was it a handball. And Jack said here the penalty was given for hitting his thumb, and yeah, it wasn't facing it, and there's no way in hell a penalty. So yeah, really weird VAR decisions. And you felt like for the Casemiro challenge, I'm assuming that's what you're referring to here, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's a red card, like it is, but when a game the day before has two of them in the same game that are worse, because Casemiro wins the ball, he wins it, and then the day before yesterday, Chelsea-Leicester, when one of the Leicester players does it in João Felix, and it's a worse challenge, but it's not even a booking or anything. It's like, you can't do much about that. It's just, I'm surprised they didn't, challenge it, but we've been let off with who we've got. Because, well, 4 somewhat okay games.
Yeah, it's I guess the only tricky one on paper is away to Newcastle, isn't it?
I'm with Brentford, so...
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, it is a weird one. I thought it was a red card, but I totally am sympathetic with the, there's got to be consistency, just to make it fair. Callum says, go on, mention Liverpool losing, you want to.
I'd love to. Like, I find it's the most Liverpool thing this season to go and beat United 7-0 to get beat by Bournemouth.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's funny.
It is, and they did a similar thing when they beat City and then lost against Forest like a week later. So a very odd situation. And by the way, Callum, in the recent podcast, we did a whole 5-10 minute section on how impressive Bournemouth have been overall this season. So you better appreciate that, because I know you are a Bournemouth fan. Musty asks, I don't think he's asking for this season. But he's asking for you, who's the better player, Rodri or Casemiro?
It's very close, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think Casemiro could do it. I don't think Rodri could do what Casemiro does at Man United, just to simplify the way they play is different.
Yeah,
we're not a team who dominate the ball, so there's no point getting a DM who wants to dominate the ball. When that's what Rodri does, he's the best at what he does. He's similar to Busquets.
So who's the better player?
For the modern era, it is Rodri, because the top teams now dominate possession.
There we go. There is your answer, and also
even though Casemiro is underrated in possession.
And Tayab also has a question for you, Pim. What are your thoughts on Diogo Costa, the Porto keeper?
I think he's really good. I just think his valuation's pretty high. I think Porto want his release clause paid.
What's the release clause?
It's like 75 million.
I mean, in the modern era, I know it'd be a world record amount for a keeper, but how much was Kepa, to be fair? Was he 65 million?
Yeah, but the difference has been David Raya for Brentford. Brentford won't want 70 million for him, they want max 50. So
there we go.
Just depends.
Could be an interesting thing. Tab says 75 million euros. That's his new word. I don't know why he keeps saying we.
We, because Scottish say we.
Yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe he's rubbed off on him. I'm not sure. But that is
Probably.
a thing. Mo says VAR is bad. I don't agree. Using Casemiro as an example because it was a red. I think it was just more a point of consistency and the Casemiro one is a red, but then the other ones also should have been
also
a red.
Just for the VAR is the two main ones. The foul on Garnacho, where I think when you try and scissor with your legs for a tackle, I think that's more dangerous than what, because studs up is dangerous, but he doesn't go into the ball, he doesn't go into tackle to hurt the player because he wins the ball. It's just his luck that his foot goes over the ball and hits the player. Mm-hmm. I think jumping into a challenge, or what's it called, scissoring the opponent's leg, is worse, and it's more malicious as well, because you clearly aims to do something to it.
And Tab says, yep, hashtag free Garnacho. Samir says, Haaland feels like a hack, easily could have been 5 or 6 years. Already got first half hat trick. He's got I can't remember the amount of goals he's got. I think it was 37 so far this season. So he's only 8 off the all comps, breaking the all comps record, and he's only like 9 breaking the Premier League record for goals in a season.
He's less than that.
Is it? I can't remember.
Well, he's five for the 38 game season.
Oh, but yeah, so he's 5 off he's 5 off Salah's 32, so he's therefore 7 off Andy Cole and Shearer's 34. Is that right?
Which is probably right.
He scored 20. Yeah, so he needs another 7. There we go. He's gonna
to play probably Southampton again and play smash 5 past them.
He's gonna do that, isn't he, Pim? Do we think?
Yeah, even if he breaks it, is it better than like Henry's like 2020 season where he got 20 goals, 20 assists?
Probably not. But you know, it's nice to have the record, isn't it? It's always nice.
And he'll probably break it next year.
Yeah, break his own record. I love that. Calm says he deserves it. Maybe he can get his teeth sorted whilst out injured. Who's that, Garnacho?
I don't guess it is. I think just they gave him a book for precaution.
Musty asks what your thoughts on my Modric take. I think that was that Modric is becoming an overrated player.
Oh, nah, get out of here.
But just for context, I think by that Musty means when people try to put him into the Xavi Iniesta area.
Because he is in that conversation.
Okay, I don't agree personally, but that's fine.
Do you? I think just what he's. You just like remember, like Xavi and Iniesta were both out of Europe. What 33, 34? What's more, just 37 and won a Champions League last season. Like,
it sounds like a longevity merchant to me.
I think longevity is very important.
No, of course, yeah.
Good
but I just don't want that to be the primary thing over him because.
I'm not saying I think they're both better than him. I'm just saying he is in that conversation. Like you could argue that he is better than both of them, but I don't think he is.
Yeah, I think for me, if we're doing it in tiers, I think I would have like Modric sort of like, and sort of like if we're saying that Xavi and Iniesta are in like the highest tier. For me, Modric would be at the top of the tier below that. That'd be me personally though. He on the cusp, like sort of like on the cusp of it, but I don't think that he would be in there for me. But that's me personally.
That never done it in the Prem. Like argument for a player is like the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I think Jack is joking. To be fair, or he must. Yes, he did do it in the Prem. He was with Spurs. You fraud. But there we go. Right, Pim, we're going to the second half now. I know you're not watching the game, but City winning 3-0 with a Haaland hat-trick. What's your final score prediction, and do you predict Haaland to get any more goals?
If he doesn't get subbed off at half-time, then he'll probably get another 1 or 2.
I hope you're right. So it's going to be, what, 4 or 5 now?
Yeah, something like that.
Beautiful scenes.
Like to have a dog shit.
Absolutely right. Thank you so much for joining me, Pim. Do get better soon. And yeah, good luck with your tonsils.
Cheers. See you later.
Bye-bye. There we go. That's my beautiful boy, Pim. Modric sits at the same table. He's 45 years extra, but Iniesta was better. Yeah, for me, if there was like a tier, I'd have Modric below it. I don't quite think he deserves to be. I don't think he quite deserves to be in the same tier. But that's just me. There we go. Second half has kicked off. For example, I think Modric is, Modric is more in like the De Bruyne tier than like the Xavi Iniesta tier. Name a player that's played for West Ham, Man U, and Man City. Andy Cole, maybe. Oh, Carlos Tevez, definitely Tevez. I don't know if Cole played for West Ham though. Can't quite remember. He played for loads of clubs towards the end of his career. I think he played for Coventry at one point. Might be wrong. Anyway, second half has kicked off. 3-0 up, 4-1 on aggregate. Let's just have a clean, easy victory. And like no injuries, no suspensions, nothing. We did do one on not the last podcast, the one before, Tayab. Shut up, Pim. Isa Silva is clear of Modric, says Musty. I think Modric is closer to David Silva than he is to Xavi and Iniesta, yeah. That would probably be a better example. Yeah, we did that, Tayab. But you clearly haven't listened or watched it, so you wouldn't know, fraudster. You fraud. And then, guys, if you haven't already given us a 5-star rating on Apple or Spotify for the Knobcast, what are you playing at? What are you playing at? Go give us a review and rating. It's free and takes, a few seconds to do. And you'll enjoy a good podcast in your life. Zidane, also in that tier, I think. Oh, no, he goes in the tier above. Pim, what the hell? Hot Tub Meta, that is a great video, to be fair, Narmbread. The Spanish McFred. Why have you got the Anfield agenda fella on your wall? It's Pep Guardiola with a cigar. Hello? Hello? General John Stones. Johnny Stones. No, Musty. Go give it a 5-star review on whatever you listen to, whatever you take your podcast on. Audible, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever. Go give us a 5-star review. It does really help. Wagwan Generals. Pep doesn't look as cool as Don Carlo. Major cap. Look at him and his nicotine stick. Hello, England, UK. Haaland might be the first place to score a hat-trick and still have a bad game. Mo, shut up. I know your agenda must agend, but let's not be silly. Love that from you, Musty. Love that from you. Pep is a drippy man. Grealish into De Bruyne. What a touch that is by Kevin. It is on Spotify, Joe. Yes, it is. It's called, if you type in Knobcast, it will come up. Nobcast. Knobcast. It's on Spotify. It's on every podcast platform. Edson with a good ball out to Bernardo Silva. Nice ball into De Bruyne, who finds Haaland now. He's got Grealish or Gundogan. Finds Gundogan. Look at Jack Grealish. Here he is. Come on, Jack. Gundogan. Take a shot. He does. What a goal that is on his weaker foot. Fantastic goal. Easy. Boom. Sensational finish. An assist for Grealish. Oh. There we go. 4-0. It's as easy as that. And this game is beyond dead. Has potentially been one of the best Prem seasons of all time, says Callum. Tell me more. If I type Knobcast into Orange, what's Orange YouTube? I hate you, Mo. Yeah, that goal came from Edison, playing out from the back. It was good build-up. Haaland found Gundo. Gundo found Grealish. Grealish returned the favour. He's well onside. And it's a really nice finish by Gundogan. Lovely. Lovely. Get Peroni on. Is he even on the bench? He is on the bench. It could happen. How many more will they score? I'm going to say they'll score one more. What is Vardio doing? Don't question it. Allow it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We don't talk about that. A City singing City tearing Germans apart again. I think there might be. I don't know, Joe. I can't remember which foot the third one went off. 7 could be on the cards, says Nick Knack. I hope so. That would be a gorgeous time. A gorgeous time to be alive. If that happened. If you're watching on the YouTube, by the way, and you haven't already given me a like, what are you playing at? Like the stream. Like the video. Help your boy out. Man City's playing so with football when Foden isn't playing. No way. Mo, why does your agenda like this? Don't want that tomfoolery. What a great word that is. What a fantastic word. How did Ilkay score? Oh no, it was a fantastic shot from outside the box, driven low with the weak foot. Lovely strike. I said to my mate, this is going to be like that Schalke time 89. Oh, you're confident. I was less confident just because of the counter-attacking factor, but Leipzig actually stink in possession. They're so bad. I know you are, Mo. I know you are. Are there any other players you want? Do you want to start having... I'm just thinking of like unreasonable agendas. Ake, do you want to start having a go at Ake next? maybe. I know you've already got a Grealish one. Ake's been another one of our best players this season. Do you want to have a go at him for no reason? I love that Sane free kick. That was absolutely mental. Kevin into Haaland, maybe? No, just over the top. Vardy getting that out. Sherbo. Oh. I mean, why do you have a Jude agenda, Musty? I know why Mo does, because, you know, he's, you know, weird, but why do you have one? I didn't realise you had one. Is it because he's going Liverpool, so you don't like him? Jack says, really concerned how this Leipzig team went on a near 30-game unbeaten run. Yeah. Does it show you how weak the Bundesliga is in relative terms? I don't know. To answer your question, I don't know, Joe. He's just poo. But I don't think he is poo. I think he's quite good. I think some people have overrated him. But, you know, I still think he's a very good player. Right, another corner for City. Let's make it 5. Come on, the lads. Make your boy happy. Yeah, Saud, exactly. Mahrez and Baby Phil are coming on now, it looks like. Is he 150 meters? Oh, sorry, 150 million, though. Well, in terms of value, no, but, you know. Comes to Bernardo, who heads it back across, goes to Haaland. That's a good save. And the Kanji is it. And it's Haaland. There we go. His 4th and City's 5th. I thought that was going to be a Kanji. Deary me. 38 for the season, and that's City's record. That's a record for a City player in history, I believe, the commentators just said. Mad. 38. Insane. Do I think Haaland will get subbed? It would make sense. He's done his bit now, hasn't he? He scored 4. Bernardo Silva's header was really intelligent, by the way, to find Haaland. It's a really good save as well by the keeper. It sounds mad because City are winning 4-0, but the keeper's had a really good game. Akanji couldn't do it, and then the keeper just palms it only as far as Haaland. Bam. We love that. That's such a good leap by Haaland. Grealish is coming off, by the way. Beautiful stuff. We love that. Liam, no, you're absolutely right. They are indeed. Can should have a brace. He really should. Bellingham agenda stems from the Foden Grealish agenda. I just don't like players who are overrated. Grealish is underrated, if anything, though. What the fuck? It's the exact opposite. Everyone hates him. What you want? Foden's on. Grealish is off. I think Gundo's off as well. There's 5 points between 12th and 20th. Anyone could go down. Arsenal win their first Prem since 04. Brighton, Fulham, Brentford fighting for European football. City trying to catch Arsenal. Newcastle back out of nowhere. Everything down to the wire. No, that's a good estimate. You're absolutely right, Callum. I think the relegation battle is the most interesting storyline in this Premier League so far. Title races are more interesting if there's one game in it. Hopefully that will be the case as we get closer to the end of the season. Nah, not poor Leipzig. Knick-knack. Stuff them. Get stuffed, honestly. Ah, 38 goals. In 36 games. Mental. Mental scenes. He's now 3 goals away from his best ever goal-scoring season. He did get 41 in 41 at Dortmund. That is the next milestone to break for him. Let's get him 5. Why not? Shut up, no. Oh, Haaland with some more good pressing. Wasn't a foul, the referee says. Again, look at the pressing work rate. This is why it annoys me when people are like, oh, it's the same thing with Ronaldo. Ronaldo was not keen pressing, mate. There's no comparison. How many goals did Haaland's dad score for City? He scored like 18 in his entire career, I'm pretty sure. So he's already beaten him. Here's little Phil. Little Phil! 5 in 2 games. My Viking lesbian is back in it, yeah. Oh, little Philly. What a man. And here is Mahrez now. Can he have some fun? Stones. I mean, he's not going to cross him first time, is he? He's John Stones. Oh, and Mahrez with the header. Goalkeeper saves it. Dear me, this is party time. I think the players wanted Stones to pop it in first time. But then Stones was like, but I don't want to. Oh, he thought it was offside, understood. And Ake goal would be scenes. Yeah, Mahrez winning a header. That's how you know City dominating. Yeah, again, Mo, you know, that's the thing. If you only watch selective games, you won't get the whole picture. Mahrez, ball in. Akanji. Haaland, 5. Akanji should have had a hat-trick, by the way. Haaland with the 5th. Boom. It's ridiculous. 5. 5, count them. Deary me. I love that. Oh, look at Vardio. Yeah, mate, this is what you're missing out on by not being with us. What is the most amount of goals by one person in a Champions League like knockout game? With his weak foot, by the way. That's bad goalkeeping in fairness. Maybe Akanji should have had a hat-trick, but who cares? Haaland's got 5. Oh my god. Bam. 5. No, Pim, you're absolutely right. Haaland trying to beat the Lewandowski record. What is the Lewandowski record, Galaxy Dust? Messi scored 5 in 2010. What? Genuinely, he could get even more here. City aren't done. Mental. 5 in 35 minutes. 5 goals in 35 minutes for Haaland. Mad. Absolute scenes. Do you think any of the Haaland goals have been good? I don't know what that means, Joe. I thought the penalty was very good. Right in the corner, goalkeeper went the right way. Oh, Akanji giving the ball away for no reason. Leipzig with the shot well over. 9 goals versus Margate, clear of whatever the Champions League nonsense is. The record is Messi's 5. Well, it's also Haaland's 5 now. What is Haaland as pros? He is a machine. And you said it, what a machine indeed. The injury scored 4 in one match for Chelsea this season and won the Champions League. I can't remember, Galaxy does, maybe. Shut up, Mo. Was Messi's in the knockout stages, do we know? Or was it in the group stages? That would be an interesting fact if someone could find that out for me. Goodness me. What a man. What a man. Listen, rebounds. Joe, you've got to finish them. That's all that matters. It's about being in the right place at the right time. Otherwise, if it was easy, everyone would do it. Callum, same, mate. Same, matey. It could be 8 or 9. Genuinely, yeah, we're at 6 right now. And there's still a third of the game left. I wonder if City will reel it in. And we've missed 5, by the way. I've never seen that. We've 10... I don't think I've ever seen 10 big chances. 5 missed. Exactly, pros. Jack. Messi against Leverkusen in 2012, round 16. Ah, so it was knockout. Okay, interesting. And Haaland is all about breaking those goal-scoring records. Nice ball into Kevin. If he can keep this in play, he can. Oh, nearly fell to Haaland again. He is so greedy. His lust for goals is insatiable. Haaland is sick, absolutely, pros. I'd say if Haaland at Chelsea would be a wet dream for Potter. Liam says this shows how bad the Bundesliga is because aren't they not in the title race? I think they're 5 points off Bayern. So yeah, you're not wrong, Liam. They're third. The largest margin of victory in the Champions League match is Real Madrid and Liverpool winning 8-0 in the group stages. I feel like Bayern pumped someone in the knockouts once. Shut up, halves. They aren't even airing the match in Belgium. Oh, why? Haaland praying he doesn't get sent off. There's an oh no, it's FA Cup this Saturday, isn't there? And then there's an international break. I actually don't know, Joe. I don't know. Probably something like 10 goals, maybe more. Boom. Love that. Easy out. Yeah, is it the international break next week? I think England play... Is it qualifiers or is it Nations League? I don't know. Jack. Bayern beat Barca 8-2, Spurs 7-2. Ours was 8-0 against Besiktas. Yeah, so what? So I guess 10 goals is maybe the most Oh god, Sergio Gomez is coming on. All right. Oh, Haaland doesn't want to come off. I love that. He's like, I've scored 5. I want to stay on. I want more. The fact Alvarez isn't coming... Oh, no, never mind. Alvarez is coming on. There we go. Haaland is off. Fair play. He's done his work. Oh, no, wait. That's Werner coming off. Oh, maybe it's not Haaland. I mean, but Alvarez is coming on, so it must be. Callum. Yeah, Sergio Gomez coming on. We're about to concede 7. And Calvin Phillips is on. Good lord, it's the double whammy. It's the wombo combo. No, Peroni. I hate you, Mo. To be fair, pros. Oh, he is coming off the City. I've only seen a couple games of him, and he has been poor for City. Haaland's off. 5. Just the 5 for him in 60 minutes. Just the 5. Oh, God. What a man you are. Oh, yeah. I won't write him off, bros. I just don't want, you know. I just, yeah. It's more of a joke than anything else, to be fair. No double hat-trick. What an L. Did he play left-back in Belgium, or did he play on the wing, pros? Let me know, because I know he's got, like, a weird position situation. Calvin Phillips is on. You meanie Guardiola. He's preserving him for Burnley on Saturday. Lol. Imagine being able to bring on Julian Alvarez as a luxury. Absolutely sensational. Julian scoring 7. Yeah. He did play left back. I think, you know, from the very little I've seen of him, when he was attacking, he was okay. It's just defensively, he was always sus. Always suspect. But it's very early days. I'm not gonna write him off at all. Do you think Hall and Alvarez can play together? They can, and indeed they do sometimes. Mo, shut up. You know the game's over when Callum Phillips comes on. Indeed. The Lewis guy you have is such a cunt. Whoa, that's not very nice. Lewis is good, Callum. What the hell? And he's got great hair with his afro. They're paying the refs as Miz. Andre Silva's on, by the way. Mo, what do you think of my Pep Guardiola art? Yeah, doesn't he play right wing for, like, Spain under-21s? Dirty. Is this based on the Bournemouth game? I don't remember him being dirty at all, Callum. I don't remember that at all. And it's also good hair, so we'll be having less of that. Less of that. Rico Lewis is future starting City right back. / central midfielder. Nice touch, Bernardo. Here's Gomez. At TTV, you've missed 5 goals for Haaland. Inter and Porto still 0-0, so that means Inter are winning as it stands. You've met Rico. In what context, Jack? In what context? Can someone confirm how many goals Haaland scored now? Is it 38? Is that right? I love Grealish, pros. You're not wrong. It's just so funny to see Haaland in all the minutes. Is he top scorer in the Champions League? Now, this season, he must be, surely. If I type in, like, you know, Champions League stats for this season, maybe. Rugby tackles, everyone. The Poznan's out. I don't remember what match that was. Yeah, he's been great this year. I think we must have scored... City must have scored the most goals now as well, overtaking Napoli and Benfica. Oh, Haaland was already top... Oh, no, wait, yeah. Oh, no, this must be updated. Yes, so Haaland's overtaken Salah. Because Salah got a hat-trick against, was it Rangers or something? In the group stages, I'm pretty sure. Oh, is it 10? Oh, so this hasn't updated yet, this Champions League page. Will Haaland beat Ronaldo's 17 goals in one Champions League campaign record? I don't think so. I think he probably needed more in the group stages for that to happen. Yeah, you probably... I can't remember what... That's lovely from Kevin. I can't remember where Ronaldo got those goals. Oh, yeah, now you're going to get yourself booked, Kevin. God's sake. Yeah, you probably need to score, like, you know, 8, 9, 10 in the groups, and then hope you have an easy opponent in the next round. The level of Belgian League is different to the Prem. Oh, absolutely. Pros, yeah. Look, I'll give all my players time. I'll give all of them time. I do think that at the most he will probably just be a backup left back, but if he's good, he's good. Ref not giving the red card to Edison, controversial. I don't think it was a red card, to be honest, Amy. I think that it wasn't stopping, because the only way it would have been a red in that situation would be if it was, you know, stopping an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, and it wasn't really. It was a foul and probably a yellow card. But definitely not a red for me. I feel bad for anyone who says, yeah, to watch Porto Inter. It sounds like a very dusty game, and knowing Inter, they're probably just happy to keep it 1-0 on aggregate. Miscommunication between Mahrez and Alvarez, the two Zs. Oh, goodness me. Goodness gracious, what a game this has been. Easy mode, 7-1. And guys, Haaland makes City worse. Never forget that. Never forget that Haaland apparently makes us worse. That's impressive, isn't it? I do agree that the ref overall had a point. The second half's been fine, I think. The first half, yeah, was terrible. The penalty was weird. Yeah, it was weird. I just need to... Right, De Bruyne needs to calm down here. Like, don't get suspended. There's no need. Yeah, exactly. It definitely didn't matter. City were going to win anyway, based on this performance. It'd been 10 if he wasn't playing. 6 against Leipzig at home should always be expected from us, says Jack. Haaland scoring 5 instead of sharing the goals with the team. What a greedy bastard. Yeah, he's ruining the dynamics of the team. God. What a fraudulent man. My friend says Haaland made City worse, so I shot him in the chest. Good. That's the punishment he deserves. Was that the quickest hat-trick in the Champions League? This season, surely. In terms of actual played minutes. Maybe not, actually, because... I don't know. Can't wait for us to win 6-0 tomorrow. Liam, I'd love that. Genuinely, it'll be great. We will be doing the Real Madrid game tomorrow. Hopefully, Liverpool can make that into a game somehow. What's the current score? It's 5-2. Look, if they can get one, and then get... You never know. You never know. One before half-time, going one goal up at half-time, there could be something going on. Oh, was it, Liam? How quick was that? These lot really are just Nkunku FC relegation battle next season. I can't remember. Was that the Rangers one? Was that the Rangers game? What was Messi's 5 goals? I bet Haaland's beaten that in terms of speed. 4 minutes. Good God. Yeah, I vaguely remember. Did Rangers go 1-0 up or something? And then they just capitulated? Something like that? Deary me. We've still got 20 minutes left of this game, you know. Since the subs, the momentum has died a little bit, which is understandable. Because substitutes always do change the game. If you make all of them at once, just for rotational purposes, which is what Pep has done. So fight man, we scored 7 goals twice and 9 once, and we're in the position that we're in. Yeah, the inconsistency is weird. To beat City, then lose to Forest. To beat United, then lose to Bournemouth. I would love it to end 7-0 for absolutely no reason. Oh, I understand. Well, 7-1 on aggregate. What was the Schalke one? Was that 7-0 and 1-all? Well, that would actually be matching the scorelines then, if that's the case. City just passing it around, popping off. Calvin Phillips. You do need to sort your hair out, though, bro. 7's a much nicer number than 6. I don't know. I like 6 because I prefer even numbers. Oh, De Bruyne, a lovely ball into Phil, is it? Yes, he somehow got to it. But then the cross is deflected. You beat Bournemouth 9-1 aggregate and got 3 points. Yeah, exactly. Liverpool take points from the rich, give them to the poor. Oh, well done, Phillips. Good man. Come on, Gomez, get yourself a goal, mate. You know you want to. Yeah, just a perfect game, really, for City so far. Can't ask for more. Clean sheet. Couple of annoying defensive lapses in the first half, but nothing too serious eventually. It's Almo coming on. And yeah. Counters, I think it's an ego thing. If you beat a big team by a big result, you think you'll cruise by a small team, but it isn't that easy. It could be a mentality issue. The game's died. Yeah, I think the game's gone down since the substitutes, really. A Raz last-minute win in the first leg against Schalke. Was this Leroy Sané free kick in that game as well? Just remember Liverpool of City, they had in April. I can't even watch it because the better match Cardiff Swansea's on. How you gonna cope? Real Madrid have lost 4-0 on the 15th of March twice in the last 4 years. What a weird stat that is. It was indeed there. Well done. Oh, look, Musty, you want some knob coins. Well done. Halves, you lost all your knob coins, you idiot. What are you playing at? It's been poor since Haaland's gone off. Yeah, it's been poor since the substitutes. But that makes sense because the game is done. And it's more about, you know, just bringing it back. Hopefully getting a clean sheet. Yeah, why, mate? That's not very nice. Oh, Musty, yeah, I owe you knob coins, don't I? DR, can you do me a favour, mate? Now you're here, can you come over to the Twitch and give Musty some knob coins? Because I do owe Musty them. Did we say 3k? The other players aren't as ruthless. Yeah, whatever you think of Haaland, you do have to accept he is incredibly ruthless and unforgiving. What a man. 3k, I think, DR, if that's okay. Lukaku subbed on for Inter. What's Lukaku doing at Inter Milan? Is he even having a good season, really? I feel like he's not. This is so good, Devin. It absolutely is. I love that. I love it when Haaland scores. I love it when Haaland scores 5. Oh, God. Has he scored 4 this season? Haaland, has he scored 4 in one game this season, or is this the first time he scored more than 3 in a game? I feel like there's a game where he scored 4, but I can't recall. I might have made that up. Dzeko's played more than him this season. Yeah, exactly. He obviously wasn't involved in the group stages because he was injured, but he doesn't seem to have really cracked on since then. Hashtag Miss for Mod says, Miss, but you can't be mod and a VIP. That's the issue, Miss. You won't have your lovely diamond badge. Thank you so much for that, DR. How was work going, by the way? Are people still ordering cheese? And why do you hate City? Don't be mean. Don't be mean. This is the first time he's done over 3. Excellent stuff. Love that. Calvin Phillips. Gain some good minutes to get rid of the clear rust. People love cheese. I just love that. Why do people love cheese so much? I don't have an answer for that. I really don't. I don't think most of these goals have assists either, because the first one was a penalty and 2 of them were rebounds. Or 3 of them. No, I think 3 of them rebounds. His hat-trick goal was... Were 4 rebounds, actually, because 1 came off the post. 1 was that weird one, which was, like, off the line. One was a penalty. And that was a I think they're all rebounds or a penalty, I'm pretty sure. Musty, I just gave you those 3k, and you sack them off immediately. Why subbed him? Why? I've just started hating on Fraudiola, says Max. He's just resting him. Goodbye, Sound. I think he's just resting him for Burnley, hopefully. Well, actually, he probably won't start. But he might be on the bench. He might be needed. QPR losing 6. I thought there was a stage in the season halves where QPR were potentially gonna get promoted, or be in the playoffs. Am I thinking of the wrong season? A lovely switch by Ake. What am I supposed to do with them? Spend them at the knob store, mate. Do bits. Save them for a rainy day. Imagine if City got Bruges instead. And we had them last year, to be fair. Yeah, we did, and we did pump them. I can't remember the exact score, but we did pump them. Oh, Akanji with the yellow cards. That's what we don't want to see. Unnecessary bookings. You don't want to miss future games. Haaland scored 9 goals in one game. Oh yeah, that was for an under whatever Norway game. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Nick Knack. Hate City because it makes me so furious after watching team play their heart out for a draw versus Villa and see City easily. You're tying a knot 6 goals past Leipzig. I know. DR. That's fair enough. So it's not hate, it's more... What is that? Is that... Is that... Am I bleeding? Hello? I thought my nose was bleeding then, that was weird. Resting thought the man really could break the Messi record. He took the soul out of the match. But yeah, but to be fair, the game is done. Like, you know, there's no point risking an injury. There's no point in... There's no point in not giving him minutes for fitness. So I'm fine with it. Lucas Aid clear. Clear of what? Am I dying? I thought I was, but apparently not. It's all good. Who in 6 goals in the Copa Libertadores are better than Haaland's tap-ins tonight? What is Haaland's penalty record? I think it's like 93% or something conversion. Love the new comments app and the pet picture in the background, but Star Wars. But Star Wars, to be fair, is over here. Like, you know, it is still in the room. You know, if I just like pop it around. Ta-da! It is still here. I just figured that, you know, it doesn't really fit the overall aesthetic and vibe I'm trying to create with the football themes. Oh, Leipzig had a shot. That's his penalty percentage, 94.12%. He wouldn't have got sent off though, Can. What? It was never a red card. I haven't had them today yet. No, Narmbread, I haven't. He scored 4 in the game twice before in the Bundesliga and in the Norwegian League. He scored 32 and missed 2. Yeah, that's mad. Mad, isn't it, DR? HSK is an absolute mad lad. He did it twice as well. I don't want to like doubt him, but surely it's like not real. But you know, what a man. Portsmouth, what a shithole. Never been to Portsmouth. Miz, I will never ignore you. Don't worry about it. Oh, sorry. Tell DR Portsmouth fans were singing Forever Blowing Bubbles to Millwall fans. There we go. I didn't see your comment, Miz. It's a dump. I've never been. I've never really been to the South Coast. Unless you count, like, you know, Weymouth, but that's more like south-west, isn't it? I guess it's technically still the coast, because there's, you know, the fucking sea. But you know what I mean? I'm by that I mean like Southampton, Portsmouth, Brighton area. That sort of region. That sort of dynamic. If we play Inter or AC Milan the next round, Haaland will break 17 Real goals in one season. Do you reckon, Max? I think, did we establish he's on 10 right now? Haaland's now scored 1.9% of all City goals in Premier League and Champions League history. That is mad. That is insane. Don't go because there's nothing here. You're there, Jack. That's all I need. Not in a noncy way. I mean, you're not a child anyway, so it wouldn't be. Do you know what I mean? That's why Portsmouth is bigger than Southampton. Wow, bold. Good touch by Kevin. Bernardo wants it. Oh, it nearly fell to him. And it was Alvarez running in with a shot. Wins a corner. Water and sand. Hey, that's all you need. The robot should be tested. Who are the Prem top scorers in all competitions? Well, this season, City. City's XG today is 3.91. Where's Roy Jennings? Under a rock crying. Miz, I did tell him. Why is he named Ms. EDL for Christ's sake? Oh dear. Kevin ball in. Mahrez. Here's Sergio Gomez. Bernardo Silva. Clips it. Back post. Akanji. Akanji has had like 4 or 5 shots on target in this game. I don't think he's ever scored a goal for City yet. And he's been popping off. Because you couldn't get Miz or Miz. But why EDL? Is that City ball again? No, it's a Leipzig ball. Watching Inter supporter kind of feels like 1970s matches. 144p quality match. Yeah, I mean, unless they have a very favourable draw, you'd expect either of those sides to get knocked out of the next round. What's Leipzig XG? 0.54. Akanji better than Cannavaro. He's got better hair, that's for sure. 5 is crazy, Devon. We love it, though. We love to see it. We really do. And that Leipzig player fell over. Lol. And now we're just popping off. Right, here's Alvarez. Come on, quickly, lads. Start a counter. Oh, what a switch to Mahrez, if that's in play. And I think it is. Oh, Mahrez kept that in play. Well done, Riyadh. He's got Foden and Alvarez in support. He beats him once, he beats him twice, runs into the box, and it's a corner. Blackpool scored 6 today. They beat QPR 6-1. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Talking reports with big wins today at Accrington. Stanley. How are they doing in the table, Nick Knack? Leipzig have conceded 12 goals at the Etihad in 2 games. They've conceded more goals than they've brought fans. Based on the numbers from last season, anyway. Excuse me. Excuse me. How outrageously rude of me. Mahrez, ball in. Can it get worse for Leipzig? Foden into Kevin. Who finds Akanji maybe. Challenge for it. So do the keeper. And there's a Leipzig player down here. And there we go. David Brooks was in the matchday squad for the first time in over 500 days. Following his diagnosis with Hodgkin's lymphoma. That is wonderful news that he's back in business. Luis Adriano also scored 5 for Shakhtar against Bate Borisov in the group stage in 2014. Oh, wow. So I guess the only 2 that scored 5 in the knockouts is Messi and Haaland. That's pretty good company to be in. What's the most City scored in 1 game? I've no idea. I know, like in the modern Premier League era, we've scored. I don't think we've ever scored 9. We've scored at least 7. Have we scored 8 before? I don't know if we have. Records better, says KX, brilliant. Is that Vardy? Sorry, is that Vardio down? Oh no, Vardio's down. They've injured my boy. By the way, according to FootMob, Vardio's playing at a 4.7 match rating. Oh dear. DR, I predicted, to be fair, I predicted Lingard to be flop of the season. I feel like we've won 8-2 before. Was it 8 against? I thought it was 7. Maybe it is. Maybe it was 8. I know we beat Stoke 7-2. I'm not sure though. Look at Haaland, what am I? He's got a bruised knee. No, my boy. My boy. Yeah, as I said, that was my prediction before DR, and I probably agree with you. I don't even think he played against City when we played Forest. Lingard better than Calvin Phillips. Look at him smile. Look at him laugh. He's like, I've literally destroyed this team. Tee-hee. Ramadan in 9 days. Are you going to be feasting, DR? Or lack thereof? Lingard better than Arto. I mean, Arto's just a weird one, isn't he? Beat Huddersfield 10. Oh! Yes, I think, yes, you're right. Yes, yeah, my mum was at that game. I remember her telling me about it, actually, yeah. Wait, that's better, Miz. Lovely. Much better than EDL. Was it 8? It was 8-0 in 2019. Good lord. Was that in Division 1, Musty, or was that it, or was that in the second tier? Or what? Oh, it wasn't Vardiel who was down. Never mind, I've made that up. Come on, boys. We want 7. It's not good enough. Embarrassing football. Village in the mud. I mean, there's a ridiculous record, isn't there? City versus Watford. Like, the amount of consecutive wins is a record. I wonder what the aggregate score is. Because we always batter them. I was rammed down. Okay, good. At least it wasn't my boy Vardiel. They massacred my boy. I've never seen The Godfather. Or The Godfather 2 or 3, for that matter. Rema's hype when you eat food. Yes, I suffer for 15 hours or something, but nonetheless. I think I'll pass, thank you. Bazza, thank you so much for following the Twitch. Feel free to get involved in the chat. Let me know what football team you support. I support Man City. And Boavista. I think you can, Miz. I'd rather you didn't, though, if that's alright. Just because that's my name. Yeah, I want 8. I want 9 and 10 and 11. It was the second division. I thought so. Thank you. Cardiff beat Knighton Town 16-0 in the Welsh Cup in 1961. Wow. The win got us promoted. Win. Fuck the Terriers, honestly. Fuck them. Right over there, doggy arse. You support the Dons. Wonderful stuff, Bazza. How are you doing? Are you in the Championship this season? I think you are. I don't think Smith wins a bit weird. It definitely no one here thinks there was a penalty, DR. It was never a penalty in any world. Mitro's better than Haaland, says Joe. I'm not convinced. MK Dons, that's where Dele Alli came from. When he went to Spurs. League One. How are they doing in League One then? How are they doing in League One? Are you doing good? Are you going to get promoted? Mitro's ghosted since before the World Cup and ghosted at the World Cup. Yeah, it's a shame. He was doing some absolute bits and then it's sort of gone away, hasn't it, a bit? Fulham are still doing bits, though. Plymouth are going up. Beautiful scenes. We've sadly bottled the league, which isn't ideal. Are you going to have automatics, though, KX? Are you still going to get in the automatic slots? Do you have faith? Go on, Gomez. Drive, mate. Drive with it. Napoli-Frankfurt tomorrow. Probably no drama in that game either. Realistically, it's going to be a Napoli through. I'd love Napoli-Bayern Munich. That would be my ideal draw. Napoli got Bayern. And, I don't know, Chelsea get Real Madrid. And we get, like, Benfica or something. That would be nice. Who else is in it that I haven't said? Inter Milan get Spurs. I don't know. As long as we don't get Spurs, because we will lose to them over 2 legs. There is no doubt in my brain. Chelsea as well. We'll definitely lose to Chelsea. Here's De Bruyne. Look at him. Oi, stop tackling Kevin. No need. I think Porto about to get knocked out, KX. Oh, it's a lovely turn by Mahrez. He somehow kept the ball. Just couldn't quite get past that blockade of Leipzig ballers. Oh, yeah, Spurs are out, lol. AC Milan. That's who I meant to say. Yeah, you're right. Oh, thank God Spurs are out. Okay, great. We're winning the Champions League then. Beautiful. That's today's debate of the day, by the way, guys. Who's winning the Champions League and why? We're winning tomorrow. Watch quarterfinals. Here we come. I think Liverpool will win the game. I mean, I also thought they'd win in the home leg. I do think they'll win. I just don't know if they're going to win by 3. Here is Kevin. Have a shot, mate. And he does. Oh! It is gorgeous. It is sensational. It's Captain Marvel. Captain Fantastic. Captain Belgium. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. That's probably the best goal of them all. Wonderful. Seven. 8-1 on aggregate. Love those Kevin goals. Love them. Imaris has been really good coming on. I do agree with you, Owen Hargreaves. He finds Kevin. He finds a bit of space. Bam. Gorgeous. You ain't stopping that. Haaland's got 5, Aiden. Prediction, City buying final. Cancelo has a meh. And City win the Champions League. That would be gorgeous, DR, if that could happen. You only need to win 1-0. I love your name, Miz. Ties the Liverpool 7-0 result. And there we go. Woo! 7 heaven for Manchester City. 8-1 on aggregate. Absolute desolation. Decimation. Annihilation. Degradation. Humiliation for RB Leipzig. 7-0, the final score. Haaland just getting 5 of those goals. Just 5. 7 minutes stoppage time Porto game. I'll switch over and we can have a quick look to see if anything happens in that game. We'll see if anything happens. So I will have that on in the background. Inter still winning. Oh, it's at Porto. Come on, Porto. Do something. Make it interesting. You stinky mans. Sadly, Nick Knack, City are favourites, yeah. I know, Shob, it's hilarious, isn't it? It's hilarious. Shut up, Miz. Inter are in a disgusting yellow kit. I hate that. They should get shot for that. Yeah. Aiden thinks Bayern are way better than City. I'm not sure they're way better. They might be better, but I don't think they're way better. De Bruyne stat padding to somehow get PFA Player of the Year instead of Haaland. Wait, how is that offside on one idiot? That's not very nice, Aiden. Hopefully Porto get knocked out, actually, because I don't like Porto, do I? I like the City. I love the City. Hate the club. You know, people talk about the refs, regards to decisions, Leipzig just... Yeah, irrelevant. Like, it doesn't matter if the first one wasn't a penalty. We scored 7. Like, don't worry about it, honestly. Why have City scored 7? Because Haaland was on the pitch. He scored 5. Have City ever had a yellow kit? Yeah, definitely. Many reasons, Aiden. Porto and City have previous. Tackle should have been a red card. Do you agree? Be honest. No, because he wasn't preventing a goal-scoring opportunity. It was a foul and it was a yellow card, definitely. But no, he wasn't stopping a goal-scoring opportunity. Hence, VAR didn't take like a proper serious look at it. Still amazed the first goal was a penalty. Definitely wasn't, but it's irrelevant, innit? Lukaku's number 90. That's quite funny. You can't have the number 9, so he'll have number 90. Who is the number 9? Is it Dzeko? Oh, if that acrobatic goal went in, I would have bust everywhere. Yeah, I hated that one, Jack. Into part of the bus. Hey, they got one goal up. That's all they need. Who'd win, China or PSG? Well, the Chinese national team. Well, I expect PSG. Doesn't quite catch that, does he? We're going to knock City out of the Champions League, says Liam. Well, try to get, you know, past Real Madrid first. Leipzig were rubbish. They were terrible, Nick Knack. They were terrible. But that being said, it is still very hard to score 7 goals against any team, no matter how bad they are. Never mind 7 at a knockout stage in the Champions League. Vekhor's 5 passes are better than this Haaland's 5 goals. The fuck? Mkhitaryan being a shithouse. We love that. Fair play to Pep. He subbed Haaland to save Messi's records. Do you reckon that's what it was? It was like, no, I love Messi too much. I can't let you have this. I'm afraid. You quite like the Insta. Maybe, okay, maybe I'm being too harsh on it. I'll give it another go, Jack. I mean, it is very bright. Porto have a chance here. It's actually in the Inter box. If he crosses it now, across goal, there's no one there. Why are you crossing it there? Deary me. Is that a foul? Right, Dumfries, apparently not. Come on, let's have one chance. Don't shoot there. Cross the ball, and there's 6 Porto bodies. It's got to be a goal. Oh, it's off the line. Oh, No worries, Nick. I hope you enjoyed yourself. It's popping off here. That was off the line. The mighty Reds dumping you. As I say, Liam, let's see if they get past Real Madrid first of all, and then we'll have those discussions. Oh, dearie me. The number 5. He's got to lift that. It's too tame and it's too low. It's good defending, but it is too tame and low of an effort. Thank you so much, Shob. Really glad you enjoyed it. Could it be? They hit the post! Oh! Well, they really should have scored then. Another ball in, and it's a header, and it hits the crossbar! Oh my god! What is happening? Oh, that's so unlucky, man. How have they not scored? That first one was a glorious chance. I think it might be a save. Oh, that's such a good save, yeah. Oh my god. It is kicking off. We are streaming tomorrow, Real Madrid, by the way. Good lord. No idea how Porto haven't scored. That first one especially. Yeah, DRS, I say we're doing the Real Madrid Liverpool game. Super Bock. Oh, that's a really good drink in Portugal, to be fair. That's like the Porto. That's like the drink of Porto. Beer-wise, I mean. Obviously, port is the drink of Porto. Hence it being called Port. Oh. But yeah. There's only a minute left, and it's an Inter free kick, so that is game. What an idiot. That's game over now. With the Inter player down, they'll milk this. Hello, Ghost. Haaland, incredible. Absolutely. 5 goals. Yes, Shob, as I say, we're doing the Real Madrid-Liverpool game tomorrow. I want them to score now. I feel bad, innit? I haven't had that latter one, Liam. Oh, what a shame. He gave away a silly foul. Oh, and someone's been red-carded. There we go. That's game. Yeah, they've lost it. They had their chance. They hit the post twice. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Yeah. Out you go, Pepe. Pepe getting a red card? What a shock. I know it's not the same Pepe, but you know. So Inter just... It looks like they've... I mean, obviously we've only just arrived, but it looks like they're just squeezing past Porto, who aren't that good. So realistically, I think Inter, in before they knock out City, are one of the weaker sides in the competition. So there won't be any Football Manager this week, Shob, because I'm going on holiday from Friday for a week. So there'll be the Real Madrid stream tomorrow. Then on Thursday, we're doing Jackbox Community Night. And then on Friday, I'm going away. But there will be a YouTube video coming out on Thursday about why Chelsea shouldn't sack Potter. They did, Liam. They did. And there we go. That is full time there. Inter Milan are through. It looks like it was a pretty cagey game, though. It looks like it was a very just squeaky over the line game. But, you know, it is classic, you know, it's a classic Italian football, defensive priority, and winning 1-0 overall. Lanzarote shop with the family. It's going to be lovely. First time I've gone to the quarter for 12 years. Wow. It's the when's the draw? It's the draw on Friday. So I'll be... That's when I'm going away, isn't it? So, I wonder what time our plane is. I wonder if I'll actually be able to watch the draw or not. But that'll be an interesting one. Send Potter back to Brighton, says Disney. Well, as you'll find out when you watch my video, I don't think that he should be sacked. But I will discuss in more detail. It's not a hotel. It's a villa we're going to. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be lovely. Guys, that was, and indeed still is, the stream. Whitest you could... It's not... Lanzarote's nice. It's basically always hot. You know, it's just good. It's just a good... It's a good time had by all. It's a good time had by all. Port of next year, 1.5 plus. Yeah, that's such a shame that they weren't able to get anything done. But, you know, it's a thing. It is a thing. But yeah, right, guys. I've got to head off. I'm actually going to go on the Football Terrace now YouTube channel, so if you want to speak to me there, you're more than welcome to. Goodbye, guys. I'm off. Have a lovely rest of your evening. I'll see you tomorrow for Real Madrid. Bye.